Cardi one had me dying, bro.
The Cardi one was
That
weird.
was insane.
No, the funniest thing about that is that then he went and played GTA with Kai Cenat, and
Oh.
he robbed Kai Cenat on GTA too.
Y'all see Aiden-
He ran
y'all
off with
see-
a bag on him on GTA. He
Hey.
was like, "Yo, my bad, bro." Da da da.
Well-
And Kai handed him a bag, and he ran
Bro,
off with that shit too.
did you see? That's where we should. That's where we should start this pod. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 26 of the Rap Cave Podcast. I'm with my guys. I'm with Crisp Apples,
Yes, sir.
Money Mer, Birdie, and of course, Potty crashed the Audi. Almost had an MVP, but he crashed the Audi. He almost had an MVP last pod, but MVP had to go to Crisp Apples. I think I'm gonna start keeping track of that. I think I'm gonna start tallying that shit.
What? Who gets MVP? Per
Yeah,
pod?
who gets MVP every pod? I'm gonna just tally that up. I'm gonna just tally
We
that
get
up.
a trophy at the end of the year.
Yeah, round of applause for Chris for MVP. MVP last pod.
Yeah.
He stepped out. He
Yeah.
stepped out. He popped out.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show people.
Yeah,
You know.
that's what you gotta do. But
Show who?
I just want to let the record know now that y'all clap for him, y'all gotta clap for me too when I win that shit. Cause I'm be giving that shit to myself. I be stepping up. I'll be stepping up.
Oh, we know.
First of all, housekeeping notes. I don't want to get off what we were just talking about, but shout out everybody that came out, showed the boys some love. Their first show, their first live interaction. So shout out, of course, Colin and Corey for all that they did organizing the event, and shout out to everybody that came out, got a shirt. It's dope. Potty's rocking one right now. Rat Cave
sir.
Podcast merch coming soon. First merch drop. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be dope. Shout out Jay Weave. I'm glad we cleared the smoke. I'm glad we cleared the smoke because I was definitely gonna crash out. I saw that comment. I was definitely gonna crash out. Cause I mean, what's he gonna do? Drive here?
No,
Like, what's he gonna do? No, I'm kidding, man. Shout out Jay Weave. That was a funny thing
the
on
event was great, man.
on the internet. But yeah, that was a good event.
It was a good time.
It was fun, man. It was fun. What were we just talking about that I said hold up, and I started the pod because I wanted to get right back to
Well,
it,
we were
and now I
talking
lost
about
it.
the Kai Cenat and the Polo shit.
Oh yeah.
Stream.
You
Yeah.
see that these streamers are now, they're in album rollouts, they're in presidential elections. Bro,
Yep.
they are
So,
everything.
I was gonna say something before we started. Now we're talking about streamers a little. Aiden is having a stream with Trump.
That's
in a
what I'm
couple
saying.
Days.
That's fucking
That's
nuts.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's
He
fucking
gets
nuts.
anybody on that shit, bro.
That's the fucking problem. Is
See,
what
that's
point
so
do we,
weird.
At what point do we draw the line of this is just turning into a joke, bro? Like, you know what I mean? 'Cause, bro, the fuck does Aiden Ross know about politics, bro?
It doesn't.
Exactly.
He just wants it. I mean, obviously for
He's just gonna be
content.
like, all right, dude, so
How
like,
many views he's gonna get?
what do you think you're gonna
I
do?
get why he's doing it, but I'm saying
Yeah.
it's like,
Why?
Oh, hell yeah.
realistically, he is the wrong fucking person to be.
Yeah. What are we gonna
Having-
see? Mr. Trump, sir. It's nice to meet you. How you been?
Start talking,
Like that's
Yeah.
all.
start
That's all
talking
you're
about
gonna see.
fucking Riz and Phantom Tax and shit or whatever those streamers
Bro.
talk about. Yeah,
Bro, it's
like,
gonna be a funny stream though. I think
It's gonna be
hilarious.
dumb, bro.
I think it will
Yeah.
be. I think it will be funny.
What'd you say?
I'm
It
not
will.
gonna lie.
no. I mean, look.
What'd you say?
There's gonna be
I,
at least-
undeniably, Trump is fucking hilarious in a lot of
Yeah,
instances.
there's gonna
That's
be- he's
that's
gonna-
what I'm saying. After we done saved his ass, all right, I just made a note. I just made a note.
Nah, that's fake as fuck.
Bro, I'm
Nah,
calling
he,
it
I did that to him
300K
last
plus
time.
viewers
That's
on
why.
that shit.
Probably.
On that live.
Man,
That's crazy.
I peeped that whole interaction.
That's crazy.
I peeped that.
Say what you gotta
that
say.
was tough.
Say it with your chest.
Look, that's crazy to me. But all right, I'm gonna say a bunch of things. I'm gonna say a bunch of things really fast. Afterwards, if any of us care about any part of it, find any of it interesting, we talk about it. If not, we move on because we talk about the beef a lot. But there's been some updates in the Drake-Kendrick beef. There's been Lil Yachty retiring from the internet. And how I know he did that is because he went all over the internet to announce his retirement from the internet.
Yeah,
because
that's the
because of
irony.
the Drake-Kendrick beef. Sir can't perform in Canada. At that same venue, DJ Scheme played Not Like Us. He has a history of beefing with Drake. There was also this talk about the engineer saying that Kendrick, none of his songs were pre-recorded. in the beef during the battle. JPEG Mafia took shots at Drake on his new song. We know Rocky's shots are coming. Big Sean says he's in the big three. We'll table that. That's a separate thing. And Drake allegedly has an album coming soon, and the rumors suggest that's with underground producer Conductor Williams. Does any of this matter to you guys?
Honestly,
do you find any of this interesting?
Kinda, yeah, the Drake album.
Conductor, I'm excited to see what
the
that
Big
sounds
Sean
like.
thing.
Well, yeah, I think that's a separate discussion, so we'll table that.
Well, I'm saying right now, Drake's album's gonna. This is when he comes back. Like he always finds his way back. This is the time when he.
After what just happened, we'll see.
Yeah, it is up in the air how critical reception.
Guys,
will be,
let's be honest. Pusha T murdered him harder than Kendrick did.
No,
not a chance.
Not a chance.
Why?
A chance.
No.
Why, bro?
Birdie, would you agree with
why
that?
Would you say why?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cite your sources.
Hey, come on, bro. Go for that MVP. Go for that MVP.
MVP.
All right, let me tell you why. Elaboration, okay?
Please.
Here we go. Starting
You want my mic too?
now. All right, so I'm going to tell you why. First of all, no one would have knew Drake would have. I know this doesn't matter that much. It doesn't. But it's just crazy that he put that out there, Pusha put out there that he had a kid. Like, that is just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, no one. How do you even hide that? That's insane.
Kendrick did too, technically. I mean,
Okay, how many kids? How many
we
fucking
don't know if
kids?
it's real. We don't know if it's
Hold up.
real.
How many kids you think Drake actually has, bro?
Yeah.
Like, and we don't know. Like, I bet you he has so many, bro. Like, and that man.
doesn't even know.
Yeah, he doesn't
I mean,
even know.
to
He
be
lost
fair-
count. He's like, I can't count on my fingers anymore.
Clearly,
Oh,
his
shit.
Fallout game ain't that good. So.
But what was I gonna say? No, Drake
I mean,
weak,
would
man. He's
you
not
pull
gonna
out?
be pulling out. He's like,
Pulling out so overrated.
You know what I did find today was, which I meant to show you guys, a Sauce Walker Drake diss from 2015. Talking about how he's biting off Houston and shit.
what?
It was crazy. It was actually it was.
Oh yeah, that was another thing I think I had in my notes. I think we touched on it last week, or I just mentioned it last week. That apparently, we talked about that last week. Not like us not being played in Houston or whatever.
But
Anyways,
yeah, like Sauce Walker, like although like relevancy or whatever, but he is like a very. I mean, he's the epitome of like a Houston rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And he like basically was saying how Drake was coming to Houston, paying for pussy, fucking using their name for clout, XYZ. I don't know, but I gotta show you guys after this.
hey,
Okay.
y'all think there's gonna be sneak shots at Kendrick, or will it just be out there? Like, he's just gonna say it.
Yeah, we've had that too
Yeah,
many times.
the details of it are.
Yeah.
We know what's about to happen.
We know.
He's gonna come back in the fourth quarter. I told you, he's gonna come back in the fourth quarter. He's gonna send shots to these niggas. I'm expecting at least a good 6-7 songs.
Your thing. You want him to throw.
Slaughtering.
You want him to
That's a
throw a
lot.
whole.
But
EP
in that
out.
instance,
That's a lot of songs. I'm gonna give 3-4.
in that instance, do you expect then Kendrick to pop back out?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. 'Cause
That's the part I
Kendrick-
don't know about.
He needs
Kendrick-
the clout.
Kendrick feel like he got such a dub on this. It's just like
Yeah.
it might be pointless for him to pop back out, but
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't care. Drake won.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's ups and downs to it.
He said Drake one. No, the only thing that's interesting to me about all this is that there's still ripple effects. Like, that's it. I don't have any big conspiracy take about, like, I don't give a fuck that Yachty's on or off the internet. Shout out to Yachty, dope artist.
Yeah,
but I don't care.
He's had a weird.
I don't care that
internet
he's
year.
talking about his friend Drake all the time. I do care about the not being able to perform thing, because that does affect artists' money. That's not just a TDE thing. I think it'd be fucked if they were doing the same thing to the OVO people.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's kind of interesting. But to me, it's really just crazy that we are months removed from this beef now, like record-wise, and we are still feeling the ripple effects. And I mean, I know we felt that with Nas and Jay for a while, but the difference was, world moved so much slower back then.
Yeah, the internet.
The internet
other
moves
shit
on
like
like
this
that,
would be gone
and
in
this
like 5
didn't.
days,
This isn't gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this is the only thing that's like people look forward to now.
It's
Like-
not the only thing. It's just
No,
the biggest
it
thing.
is. People still talk about it till this day.
Yeah,
The beef ended,
But
like
it's the
3 months
biggest
ago,
thing. yeah. It's just the biggest thing. That's the
which
point
is
of
still
it.
crazy because it was 3
Yeah.
months ago. That,
In,
why?
in
Why
this
is it? Why
in
is
this
it still
world,
the
when
biggest
people
thing?
drop an album and next week we don't even return to it, how many albums do we listen to each week? Get up here, do a pod, and then not listen to? You know what I'm saying? Like,
A lot.
that's the only thing that's crazy about it to me. But we can get off that if nobody else. You don't have anything to add?
I mean, not really.
Nobody
I
anything
feel
else?
like we said everything we could have said about this.
Yeah. it's just like it just still becomes the biggest thing to talk about when you look at posts. Like,
You want our opinions? Watch the archives.
yeah, for real, for real. Go back about every episode.
Every episode since like 10. Yeah.
Go back about every fucking episode. Okay, I just wanted to get that out there. New music, we got Rocky dropped a single. We got Killer Mike dropped an album. Big Sean dropped a single. I think we should actually just breeze through if anybody has anything to add on Killer Mike or Rocky. Just because Big Sean will obviously fold into the interview and all the shit that he's been doing and kind of saying and all of that stuff. I think that's more of the conversation. But just with the music, the single from Rocky, I don't think anybody here listened to the Killer Mike shit. It was pretty good.
No, who gives a fuck about
It was pretty good. Hey, I know Travis does because that
Grammys
motherfucking
do.
yeah, the Grammys do.
Man, he's like, bro, that motherfucker's Travis. I can't believe he still hasn't won a Grammy.
Yeah,
That shit is crazy.
Tyler's
It
got
was
him.
the Killer
Tyler's
Mike.
got a few.
Bro, that shit was so set up. This motherfucker, fuck Tyler. Anyways, bro, what's it called? bro, that shit was so set up. First of all, who the fuck wants Killer Mike to win a fucking Grammy and he gets arrested? Bro, that shit's so set up.
That was set up as fuck.
Set up as fuck, bro.
The rest was set up for
I
sure.
don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah,
That
no,
shit's
The
set up.
Grammys, it does surprise me. They have their
because
politics and their favorites.
Stupid.
That's all it is.
Stupid, bro. It's all favoritism and shit. It's
But that's a
stupid.
damn good album though. That Michael
Man,
album
fuck
is
that
damn
album.
good. All right, buddy. ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky was hard, bro.
Good ass. I love this.
Bro, that shit would have me like, ooh, dog. I swear, if every song is close
Curling
to
your
like
toes
that,
and
bro, that shit had me curling, bro. Yo, that shit is crazy.
That boy had hands on his knees, shaking ass on some hot shit.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? I'm just saying. Yo, what the fuck, man? Shut the fuck up!
That shit had you toes curling.
Bro,
Oh.
ripping. Y'all gave him a little bit of gas and he didn't win.
Nah. That man got
Never stop, bro.
diesel right now.
Dude, I don't give a fuck, bro. That shit is hard.
No,
Bro,
Yeah.
it is.
if
It
every
is hard
song-
as fuck.
If
It's a
every
damn
song
good
is like
song.
close to that, bro, that shit's gonna be album of the motherfucking year.
Okay.
All right.
August
Okay,
30th.
I agree.
August 30th, and apparently he does have a record with Cole. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting.
What's it gonna be called? You know?
I don't know, but I guarantee he's gonna say something about Drake.
J. Cole, hey, it's gonna be like, what's it gonna be called, bro, for J. Cole? He's gonna name it something funny, bro. I know it.
Well, it's on a Rocky album, so Rocky probably named the
Take the
song.
mic.
This boy getting too theatrical over
Yeah.
here. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. What you had today?
He's
A
just
little
excited to
bump.
pod.
That boy had a bump.
He high on life. It's crazy.
That boy tweaked out right now.
That's Audi XCX right there.
All right.
Birdie, how you feel about the Rocky single?
The Rocky song was hard as fuck. Yeah, honestly, it's hard, but it's like, bro, you gotta stop with the shots at Drake. Like, it ain't
Dude,
never
I don't
looked
think
good.
there was a
I didn't
shot.
really
at
catch-
Drake.
I didn't really
I
catch
seen
any.
somebody. I seen somebody post
Someone
his lyrics.
posted there was a Drake
I
diss.
seen somebody post his lyrics and said that they were shooting at Drake, and it seemed like he was by the line, but I couldn't really.
Yeah, but I feel like though now
Was it like vague to
now we're in the golden era of reaches though.
you? Was it like vague to you though?
Yeah, like I didn't see anything as like there was lines about like, oh, people want my bitch, but like it's fucking Rihanna.
Yeah, like,
everybody
everybody
wants you.
wants-
Well, no.
But it's
well,
like-
the thing is, he had a live performance.
So like,
But it's like you say something like that.
He
It's like
could-
that's too obvious.
yeah,
like,
but also what are
of
you?
course, everybody wants your business.
but
But
also-
you gotta be speaking to somebody specific. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't have to.
Why don't you?
Because ultimately,
Like-
are you not gonna just say that? Are you not gonna say that because you're worried about one artist being assumed that ties to? Hell no. If I got
Yeah, what
Rihanna,
the fuck?
See, he
if
has
I got
a-
Rihanna,
That's
I'm
what's gonna
saying
shoot the
on
numbers up
every
for that
song.
fucking song.
No, but every song I'm gonna talk about. I got a bad bitch. If I got Rihanna,
What you mean?
For
Yeah,
sure.
like
What's
performance
every
song.
song like?
Every
Like,
Rocky
define-
song,
define
every 8
every
years,
song.
every 8 years.
Jesus Christ, can I talk? He had a live performance a couple days ago before the song came out,
Mm-hmm.
and someone said in the comments that it was a Drake diss.
So
Like while they were at the live performance, and he was like, I guess the dude recorded and said, "Yo, like this is directed toward Drake," and I guess he just like winked at him or something. So I don't know. It could be.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
I don't
Like,
know.
wow.
I just
To
wanted
be
get that
honest
off my
with
If
you,
chest.
I'm ASAP Rocky, nigga, the next 4 to 5 drops I have, I'm saying something about Drake. You know why? Because it's gonna be all over fucking social media,
No, I get it, but I just
or making it seem.
I guess I guess we're gonna have to pull specific lines that
I want to see
that we see. Chris, are there any you see that like stand out to you? Because to me,
no, but I did like the line. I don't even like rats invested in some mice traps. That shit hard.
that was hard. That was hard. And that's one of those bars that sound really hard, but if a rapper says it nice, it sounds fire.
But then again, he probably, when he asked him that question, he probably had no idea what he was asking, or he probably just winked at him for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know.
Yeah.
But
and too, maybe like, again, is it like the Sean interview where he kind of goes, it's not specifically at somebody, but if it applies, it applies, and that could be it. But again, nothing seemed too directed. Yeah. Like that last verse, what was that? Show me your hands, or what's the song at the Future? Yeah, that one, like the shots were much more specific to Drake. It felt like this just saying everybody wants my bitch. Yes, Drake wants your bitch. Well, you know what? Everybody does want your bitch. Like to me, it's I guess it's a jab, but it's like it's really not even like. It wouldn't even
it's a jab, but it's not a jab.
It wouldn't hit my radar.
I don't see anything in here that really pertains to.
Wait. Do you see that second or third line where it says, "Swear they pimpin', Scotty sippin', get your white back"? Click on that. Click on that actual bar. And
but
see what
again, we're in the golden era of reaches.
Others claims of being successful with women. Yeah, he's just saying you get no hoes, basically.
Damn, that would suck.
Couldn't be me.
Could never be me.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, I think he might have had some vague lines in there, but it's just like
it feels like a reach. It's a reach, yeah.
I wouldn't call it a reach though. I wouldn't call it a reach though. He know what time it is. He know what time it is. He know what just went through.
But the thing is, that's
and
also
he knows what everybody is gonna say.
But he's also in the conversation.
But you just have to talk about Rihanna being your bitch. Like,
do you not? Hell no, you don't.
You do. And he's in the conversation also with Drake, with Kendrick, with Cole, where everyone now the internet's on fucking dissection mode and they're pulling everything apart. Yeah, like
we're in the golden era of reaches. That's what it is. That's what it is. Like to me, I don't see it as that deep.
As much as I love Rocky, he's not exactly like the most triple entendre type rapper. Like it's not.
The thing is, the lines that they say is supposed to be directed towards Drake is nothing crazy. There's nothing to think about.
Even if there is, technically, it's not. I wouldn't call any of these like shots at Drake. Like there's no. It just looks like he's talking
I feel both of y'all.
Because to me, shots would be like
it's vague as fuck.
Shots, if anything.
But you know what time it is. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's in his head. Yeah,
you know what time it is.
He never
know what time it is.
Shots to me would be like if it actually offends the person, and I don't imagine Drake heard that and was
he
like,
didn't bring up anything that would automatically make you think of Drake as far as Toronto. You didn't bring up fucking any version of his name.
I was listening to the whole song. I never thought once about Drake. So I'm like,
me neither. Right? Yeah.
It's a good song. I'll tell you.
All right, yeah, it's a great song. I think we're all on board with that.
Shit's hard.
Great song. I think he's back. I think this is gonna be a good album.
Watch this album about to be good.
And again, I mean, although we've been proven wrong time and time again, I think Rocky's in a position where I don't think the people around him aren't gonna let it's been a long time, and if this flops, it's gonna be a really bad look.
Has he really missed though?
He hasn't.
Because testing hasn't really missed.
It's the same. It's the same conversation as like Kendrick, where
Mr.
you
Morale,
have to deliver if you're gonna drop because the expectation is really high. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought you meant like in terms of like testing is kind of equivalent to Mr. Morale in a sense where it has its audience, like. I thought that's where you were going with it.
No, but
because I kind of agree with that.
That's not where we were going. Mr. Morale was a miss.
I was just comparing the two because of the
time
gap.
It was a big
It's a
miss.
similar time gap.
It was the most critically acclaimed album of the year.
Bro, you don't stop with that.
You said the same thing about
shit,
Pimp a
dog. I don't
Butterfly.
give a fuck about no critically acclaimed nothing.
Like,
Them niggas
bro,
said
he said
Eminem
critically
album was
acclaimed is
ass.
nuts,
I'm done
boy.
with them niggas, bro. I'm done
Like,
with them niggas.
no
I
one
don't want to
cares
hear
about
shit
critics.
from them niggas ever. Them niggas said To Pimp a Butterfly was cold and Eminem shit was ass.
It's
Come on
a
now, that's ass backwards.
It's
What
a
are you
general
talking about?
representation. It's a general
That
representation.
shit
Doesn't
was
matter.
hot-ass
Anyways,
beat clap.
See how quickly he moved on the subject when he's wrong? When he's wrong,
He ain't
it's
wrong.
whatever.
He not wrong. He got his opinion, but
That's
still,
the classic.
like,
That's that class.
That's the
That
classic
hot-ass
Platte.
beat
Well, you
clap.
got your opinion.
You
Hey,
Hot
no.
ass beat clap.
that shit is
Yeah.
fire.
Platte goes, we got your opinion. You got
The
mine.
beat was
And
like that.
then they move on.
That's he said, "Hey man, I need a hot ass beat. Hot ass beat clap."
You stick with that. You stick with
that
that
was a
Eminem.
classic.
Don't worry. We're gonna talk about your boy Eminem in a minute.
Go ahead.
We're gonna
Go
talk
ahead.
about
I
that.
think that shit was hilarious. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I will save that for that. Big
Please.
Sean. Big Sean single.
It was good.
Fire.
It was good.
Listen, outside of the fake beef shit, you weren't impressed with the single?
It was good.
I think it was really good.
It was good.
Bro, that single was fire to me.
And I think
I
the
thought
video
she was fire.
the video
Yeah.
too. I don't know if anybody's seen the video, but the video is really
video-
fire.
The video was fire too.
That's the thing with Big Sean is like there's nothing I've heard in a long time from Big Sean that I'm like, oh, this is bad. Like everything he drops is.
He had one song I ain't like that. That pull up and wreck shit. That shit was pretty mediocre.
Dude, that
Oh,
album
I
was
forgot about
that shit was
that
mediocre.
album was not it.
What I was gonna say
It
is
wasn't
like
bad.
he's a type of
Nah, it was
artist that like
pretty
I
bad.
wouldn't go back to like listening to his new shit. Like I just don't care.
We gotta stop.
Oh wait, was the pull up and wreck shit? Was that the Metro album?
That was
Yeah.
the Metro album. It
That
wasn't-
album
it
was
wasn't
bad.
I wasn't crazy considering it was around Detroit.
But it wasn't.
too.
It
Yeah.
wasn't
Like,
bad. It
That
wasn't
no, that
terrible.
album was pretty bad. There's
I'll give it
nothing
I'll give
you
it a
remember.
5 out
Wait,
of 10.
what
I'm not
album?
gonna
What
go
album you
over.
talking about?
The Big Sean and Metro, way back.
Double or Nothing, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
See,
wasn't bad. It was mid.
I don't remember necessarily
think
not
mid is a
liking it,
compliment.
but I don't really remember the album at all.
That's what I'm
and I
saying.
never really returned.
I'm not
to it.
calling. I'm not
Production was
calling.
great, but
We can switch on here. I'm not calling Big Sean a bad artist at all. Like I respect him. He's from Detroit. Obviously, I'm gonna respect the man. Plus, his old shit was my shit. So like, I love that. And like, this is where I want to start. He ain't no big three, bro. I'm telling you right now, he ain't
Okay,
no
well-
big three.
Before we get there, because honestly, outside of we're gonna get right there, but outside of the fake beef shit, I've loved everything he's done. He's dropped good single after good single, Precision, yes, this one, all 3 good records. He seems as focused as ever. The interview was fantastic. I haven't finished the final 10 minutes of it, but it's honestly to me my shout out to Charlemagne too, because that is probably my favorite interview of an artist in a very, very
it
long
was
time.
a deep as interview.
I think the last interview I really, really enjoyed from an artist of that caliber was the Drake rap Radar one like years ago.
Well,
Like
well,
that was a damn good one too.
One thing about Sean that I always really admired too and liked is that he doesn't have no fucking gimmick, mysterious, whatever.
Yeah.
Like he's very like straightforward about himself and shit. You know what I mean? Like he gives off like an honest vibe. Like you know what I mean? Rather than like trying to personify something or whatever. You know what I mean?
He's real, and look,
real.
everything that I said, besides the fake beef, I've loved everything. Where I'm at right now is my expectation is this is gonna be an album of the year contender.
No.
This like for me, if this is not an album of the year
for
contender, yeah, this Sean album, if it's not an album of the year contender for me, then I think it failed.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll be a contender.
It's Big Sean.
Well, like-
it's definitely gonna be a
It'll
contender.
definitely.
But like I'm
talking
talking that
It'll
I'm
be
talking that short
competition,
list.
but-
Like I'm not talking like when they're like give me your top 10 MCs and people name 25. Like I'm talking like at the end of the year we should not be able to get to 5 albums before mentioning this one.
Mm-hmm.
We should not.
No, I feel that.
That's how I feel. I think he's focused. I think he's hungry. I think he's locked in. And I think he's got something to say. The album has a concept. I'm trying to figure out how exactly it all pertains, but
I mean, we won't know until it
It's-
drops.
And,
Yeah.
and he's coming off of Detroit too, which was
a very good
album.
project.
Yeah, that was a good project.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for this.
All I know is
I loved it.
All I know is the own up shit was fire for sure, but that's the type of time you just gotta stay on at this point. You gotta stay on this type of time. There's no more of that sending subliminals, retracting your statements over for that, bro. Like you.
He
really
talked
just
about that
gotta-
a lot in the interview.
Y'all gotta watch the interview.
I
Still.
I
only
think
seen
he
like
made
5
I think he
minutes.
made
Yeah,
good
I
sense
saw
of
some
it.
clips. I haven't watched the whole
Yeah, I
thing
only
yet.
seen like 5 minutes.
I just
but
saw the clip about the Kendrick thing.
I think
with
he-
the Element verse.
He talked about Kendrick
That
for
was
like
the
20 minutes.
Yeah,
That
that
shit
was
was
the only thing I
ridiculous.
saw.
it was bound.
Was it
to
like an
happen.
hour long?
It was almost 2.
Oh wow,
It was bound to happen.
I gotta
Yeah.
watch that.
But like,
No, it's
he,
fire.
He just
I
he
gotta
can't
watch it.
keep doing the fake beef shit no more, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not Detroit, bro.
Yeah.
Like you gotta go
Yeah.
on somewhere else with that shit, bro.
I
Take
honestly-
that shit to Cali, bro.
As
That's where
somebody,
you first born.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what
I
we
said
want.
this. Well, it was your last pod or 2 pods ago. when I said when he had the whole freestyle with the DJ Head thing and then like cleared it up, but then was like, why is it out there like that? Remember how we looked at each other and we're like, that's weird, Birdie. Like me and you were like, that's weird. As somebody who felt that way about the like fake beef shit, I think watching that interview, I think it makes a lot more sense. I still think there's some stock in that, but I think that stock is a lot lower than I had it. So to me, man, I'm super pumped for this. This is my next week. This is probably the album I've been most excited for so far this year.
What if he doesn't?
No, I'm definitely excited. No, there's no way.
What's that?
What if he doesn't impress you? Though?
There's no way.
I think it's. I think there's no.
Like automatically, do you think he's just? If he doesn't impress you with this album, it doesn't make him a bad artist. If he doesn't, I don't.
No, yeah.
Not at all, because he's put out shit that like he already proved he's a good artist. But if he doesn't come with a W with this album, I'll be very, very disappointed in Big Sean.
Well, I mean, you started this by saying fuck Big Sean. So
I didn't say fuck Big Sean.
I don't think.
Like again, I'm not saying he's a bad artist, bro. It's just
No,
that he's not top.
I feel you. I think it's hard to go like name an album that dropped where they dropped 3 singles and they were all heat and then the album wasn't good.
But
like it's gonna be at least good.
Though? Were they?
Yes.
Here's my thing about Big Sean. I feel like.
Am I the only one in this room that feels that way? That all
really
three
they're
were
all
all three were.
I liked them all.
All 3.
I liked all of them.
I mean, Yes
Okay.
was a little.
Yeah.
It was a little weird,
I'm
but
saying that's
I didn't. I liked it.
That's
Yeah, it's
exactly
good.
the one I was thinking about too.
No,
yes.
my thing about Big
I think
Sean
that is the weakest, but I still think that's good.
I honestly feel like he's trying to get out of. People just consider him just a Detroit artist now. Like no one looks at him from like.
No, they don't. It's actually the opposite. They don't look at him as Detroit, and he's upset with that.
What are we talking about?
That's
Ask
what do you
me your
mean?
question. Ask me your question that you was talking about in the car.
Yeah.
Ask me a question.
I forgot what
Want
I
the
asked
fame?
you.
Is he
But-
famous enough to be the
Yeah,
big 3?
is he famous enough to
he
be
had
the
a
big
he had a
three?
rec he had a bar
Is
in
he
that interview.
famous? Is Big Sean famous enough to be in the big 3?
No.
Big Charlemagne asked
Is he
him.
Listen to the word
No,
in
but
this
he
question,
deserves to
though.
be.
Is he famous enough?
Shout out to
Yeah,
Vinyl,
famous
finally
enough.
Think
famous.
about that.
Finally
got
famous.
nothing
Shout out
to
to
do with
Shit
Vinyl.
don't even sound right. Big Sean, finally famous. Like
Yeah.
he been famous. Like,
Okay, let me hold on. Let me rephrase. He's not big enough to be
He
in the
is
big
big
three.
enough.
How?
Because he one of the ones that was
He's
to
the
be
first.
considered, and he was barely even dropping shit at the time.
Yeah, he's the first or second
one of the
name
only-
everybody says
Okay,
when
he
they
was
talk
one of
about
the
the
only
big
ones
three.
that was being considered that probably dropped one project
All right,
in
hold
like
on.
the last 5
Let me
years.
ask everybody here and everybody in the comments. When you think of 20 rap artists, someone to name you 20 rap artists that you can think of the top of your head. Would Big Sean even be in the 20?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if you're
What are we
doing of
talking
this
about?
era.
I don't think he would. For me.
Especially if
Yeah.
you're doing of
and
this
you know
era.
what? You know what does
I don't-
prove that
not even
too?
close.
Is that even
Which
like
is
the
sad.
at the event last
Maybe.
weekend,
Well, it
even
depends.
the old
Where's
heads knew
Ian?
who Big Sean was. Like everyone knows who fucking Big Sean
Fucking
is.
with
My
you.
mom knows who Big Sean is, bro.
I
But-
get that,
Top 20.
but
I
I
said
feel like
Ian.
if you asked a room full of people to name 20
What's the
artists,
age group?
I guarantee you,
What's
out
the
of
age
those,
group? Is it Adi age? Or are we talking about my age?
I'm
Are we
talking
talking
about
about your
all
parents'
together.
age?
I'm talking about
All
all
together,
together.
yes, Big Sean is coming up.
No.
But what are we
Okay.
talking about?
If you ask 20 people to do it, I guarantee you only 2 or 3 people are going to put him in the 20. I guarantee.
That's
you.
Are you talking, like, all time?
hypothetical.
No, I'm just saying,
Oh.
like, to name 20 artists that you can just think of, like, off the top of your head.
I'm
Like,
always doing a hypothetical experiment and
Man,
coming to
hypothetical
conclusions
experiment.
already.
But let's
You
talk
know
about
what
what
I'm
we
trying to
know.
say.
Like he's
I
that
get
famous.
what you mean, but yes, he would be in that conversation.
That's what
He
you're trying
is
to say.
in
You're
that
But he
just
conversation.
wouldn't, though.
wrong.
But
You're
how
just
am I
wrong.
wrong? How
You're
am I wrong?
completely
I'm
wrong.
just saying you can name 20 artists that are better than Big Sean.
I know
I
Ken
don't
Carson
think
ain't
you
one.
can. Yeah.
So
All
or
I'm saying
Polo
is-
G.
Or the baby.
No, you guys are.
And
getting wrong
then
what I'm
one
trying to say.
then
Hold
one
on,
of the
hold on,
artists
hold on.
y'all would name.
What I'm
Yeah.
trying to say.
Yeah, they would.
What I'm trying to say is he's a good artist, obviously, but he doesn't get enough credit. Yeah, he doesn't
When-
get enough
when does
credit
it-
to be
when-
mentioned in that big 3.
Give me
or
an
even
example
top
of him
20.
not getting
I think
credit.
that's- I think that's
What
wrong.
makes you feel like he doesn't get enough credit?
When has he stepped out of the Detroit realm, bro?
What you mean when's he
Is it-
stepped
When
out
has
of
he
the
been
Detroit?
in the Detroit realm?
He made a hit with E40. He made a hit with Nicki Minaj. He made a hit with Drake. That's those three
Dozens
people that's not
with Ye.
Do you go back and listen
Dozens
to those
with-
tracks?
Yes,
I don't.
nigga.
Yes.
What the
Let's-
fuck?
bro? But
Wait,
Kanye,
What's the biggest
Kanye,
fucking-
Hov.
yes. What are we talking about? Ass.
Bro,
That shit coming to
I
play.
don't
He's
fu-
still playing in the club. What are you talking about?
I don't fuck with you. Still gets played at sport games.
The-
If they played it at the event last weekend.
I ain't fucking with you.
Do you
Yes, bro.
think of,
That.
hold on.
You're
Do you think
all-
of Big Sean as a Detroit artist or all around like everyone knows him?
All around. No, the problem is he's not really.
Yeah,
considered
wait,
a
you
Detroit
just
artist.
argued against your own point.
Look. I
No.
think he's an all-around artist. People know him, or, know
Yeah.
him enough to know him. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Do
the two
people
songs,
outside of
those
Detroit
two songs
listen
that
to
you
Big Sean?
they saw those
Yes.
two hold on those two songs that Duraj just said way up. I feel blessed song, and then the fucking ass. That shit's overplayed as fuck, man. No one. It
That's
does
not even.
matter.
That's not even part of the question that I was
If it's
asking.
I don't
overplayed,
care,
then-
bro.
And
I don't
if it's
care, bro.
overplayed,
Then that
that's
speaks to
overplayed.
popularity.
That's overplayed, and that mean he famous. Like,
Yeah.
that's the point.
Exactly.
That's not where
I
I was.
didn't say-
That's not where I was even going with that.
But what does that mean? What does that mean, though?
Ignore what
Tell
he
me
said. That's
what
not
does
where
that
I was
matter?
going with
What
it.
does
All right,
him being
all right,
overplayed,
bet.
What does that mean?
I think you
It
poorly
means
explain your
that
point.
can
then,
he
'cause
make
that's
another
exactly
song
what
like
you're
that?
I'm trying to get it out, but it's not coming out right. I don't think the dude gets enough credit for what he does. That's all I'm trying to say.
I
Oh,
know.
don't
I
say
feel like
that.
I feel like he should be bigger than what he is
But
right
what
now.
we're saying is he is big. He's
Yeah.
an arena artist. He sells out arena. Like,
And
you know what I
also,
mean?
and
Like,
also, you gotta think about it this way too. You said he's not in the big three, but when everybody says who's four, he is one of the first two names.
One of the first three, for
No.
sure. 100%.
I'm still. Hold on. I'm still not explaining it right.
So he's in those
The big
conversations
three-
by proxy.
Hold on. The big three
He's
is
already
Drake,
there.
Kendrick.
Yeah,
And Cole.
And
We
Cole.
keeping Cole. Keep it Cole.
yeah,
Okay, right?
Yeah.
yeah. We
Is
we
he
got
on the
it.
same level as them three?
Yes.
How?
Yes. Nigga, how is he not? Tell me how is he not? Please tell me. You
He's
explain
sold-
that first.
He sold over 100 million records.
Dude.
Explain how is he
Please.
not first. That's what I want to know. Cause you real solid on the stand, so you should be able to explain
I'm
why
solid
is he
on the
not.
stands because those are three big fucking artists.
I understand that. And Big
Sean is
a big
not
artist.
big. He's
Why
not
is he
huge.
not
yes,
big?
he is.
Bro,
Bro, he just admitted.
Do you-
Bro,
do you
he
know
just
what I'm
admitted.
trying- hold
He
on.
just admitted that
Hold
Big
on.
Sean
Do you know
got
what
2
I'm
or
trying to
3
say?
overplayed songs, bro.
Look
Name-
at that. Detroit 2. Big Sean scores third consecutive #1 album, bro. What are
Yeah.
you talking? Like, that's what I mean. It's
What,
like,
what are we talking about?
I'm
He-
talking this. What you're saying is wrong about him not being what'd you say? Famous? Yeah, I don't agree with that. He is famous enough. But the thing is he good enough to be the big three? He's not.
That, yeah.
I think
Bro,
he is.
when
He
people
is.
talk about Drake, Ye, or J. Cole, he is not in the discussion ever.
Bro, for one,
No,
Ye
that I
Ye
disagree
is
with.
not even in the big discussion of
Yeah,
the
Ye's
big
his
three.
own-
I'm sorry.
That-
like,
no, that
I
I
love
disagree
Ye
with
to
completely
death.
what you just
Top
said.
3 best artists of all time, but he not
I'm
the
sorry,
big 3.
I did not mean to say Ye.
As a rapper-
I meant to say Kendrick. I meant
Okay,
to say
yeah.
Kendrick. But
yeah, as a rapper, no, Ye's not in that conversation.
yeah, my bad. No, I
But-
didn't mean to say Ye.
When it comes
That
to,
I disagree with.
when it
That-
comes, listen, bro. Like when we first
Like-
got into the era of the Drakes and the Kendricks, Big Sean was standing right next to them.
Right there.
Right next to them.
That's
And-
what,
reason why.
and that's
And
what,
I
that's,
mean
that's
shoulder
another
to
reason
shoulder.
he becomes in the conversation because it was and at the time Rocky was it was that
Yeah.
era.
that
was,
era, yes. Big Sean wasn't considered a Detroit artist since he made
That was
Go and
such a
Get Your
good
Some.
era. Holy
that
shit.
was
That's
that
what it-
was that was when Big Sean was still a Detroit artist. When he made Go and Get Your Some, that's when he was a Detroit artist. When he made Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay, that's when he was out of here. He's out of here. This is not the same Big Sean anymore, and
Yeah.
it's definitely not Detroit Big Sean.
So-
like nobody's looking at him as a Detroit artist.
Matter of
Detroit
fact-
people don't even look at
Yeah.
Big Sean as a Detroit
That's
artist.
what I was
to be
gonna
honest.
say.
because he
That's
doesn't-
his biggest
his
critic.
style of music is
Exactly.
not, it's
so
not formulaic.
there's
for
no way. I
Detroit.
don't see nobody looking at Big Sean as a Detroit artist.
Yeah.
Like
I still
not
see
one
him as
person.
a-
Matter of fact,
I don't-
there's people out there that are hating on Sean for hopping on the Detroit sound now.
Exactly.
Like-
yes.
like,
yes.
no.
That is true.
Yeah, if anything, you guys got it totally backwards. Or it's the reverse. It's that he's bigger, and I don't agree with this narrative, but he's bigger everywhere than he is in Detroit.
That's just how I see it. I don't know. I
You
could be
might-
wrong,
you
but
see
that's
it
just
wrong,
how,
but-
that's just how. That's fine.
You-
But that's just how I see
Do you
it.
guys think the biggest song on Detroit 2 is the Cypher, right?
No.
No.
Hell no. What the
What's,
fuck?
what's the biggest song on the album,
But
you think?
what's the name? I think.
I would probably say.
I mean that it might be just because Eminem's on it. And you know how
Yeah.
Amer gets.
No.
Fuck
I
with the
literally
Cypher.
did
I'm
not
trying
say
to
that was the
think
biggest
who
song.
was I think
No, he did.
You're just talking shit again.
Harder
he
Than
had
Nigeria.
Drago on there. He had was Bodie James on there. Yeah, Bodie
Yeah.
James.
Bodie James was
Oh
on
my
there.
God.
Hey,
Bodie James was so
James
fire.
went crazy
Bro,
on that.
Yeah,
beat.
he
look,
did.
I swear to God.
I've said this before.
might have had
to
the best
y'all
verse,
off
him and
air.
Drake.
I
Yeah.
saw Boldy James live. He had a son on stage too. which is
Cash
funny
Doll
as
had
hell.
a fire
But
verse too.
Oh, yeah,
I
Cash
saw Boldy James live.
Too.
Yeah.
That whole thing was just
Every
fire.
that, Boldy James live, he hits every fucking word perfectly. from his, and he raps crazy too.
Mm.
Every single word, flawless, bro.
Oh, Boldy
He sounds
James is hard.
the best
Boldy's
performers
so
sound
cold.
exactly
Boldy's
like the
cold.
fucking like he sounds exactly like the album, bro.
I'm not about
It's
to act like I
crazy.
knew Birdie James before then, but when I
Right,
heard
but-
when I heard that verse, I'm like, yeah, I'm a fan.
No, and
I'm a fan.
This
Like,
thing's
Boldy
weird
James
too
is
because
dope.
he's a Detroit artist, but
he
he
got
signed
an
to Griselda.
album
Yeah.
called The Alchemist, if I'm not mistaken. I think like
Or it's with the Alchemist.
Oh,
yeah,
with the Alchemist.
It's the price
Yeah.
of tea in China.
Yeah.
He got like, bro.
He got a couple
Bro, it's
projects.
some
'Cause
songs
he got
on
that.
there.
Yeah, but that's like the one that.
What's the
everyone-
one with Brick Mile to Montana? Because that shit is hard. That
I
record's
gotta
hard.
see it, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Bro, Boldy's fucking. He's
Yeah,
hard as
Boldy,
fuck.
But yeah,
Boldy.
look, that's a good conversation to have about Sean. And I'm telling
Hey,
y'all,
shout out to Birdie, man. We clipping you on this.
yeah, shout out to Boldy for sure. Because one of the
Oh,
coolest.
that was on Bo Jackson, which was with the Alchemist as well.
Yeah. That one was hard. But I wanted to say that watch that interview, and I think everybody's stance in this room will change on that. Even the people that, whichever side of the fence you were on, I think Big Sean really did a good job. And that's where I have to give credit to Charlamagne. He did a phenomenal job with that interview. He let Big Sean, and he got the truth out of Big Sean. He was messing with Big Sean too. He's like, "Hey, yo, so what's the deal with Janae? Like, are y'all really together?" Because I don't know if any of you guys seen this but me.
Woo!
Shout out Janae. I don't know if any of y'all seen this but me, but Big Sean drops his record, and it's about being a parent, and Janae's all over the music video, dope music video, blah, blah, blah. Janae goes out and drops a song called Guidance. And I'm like, all right, I got to go check this out. Because it seems like every time they're together, they're broken up. It makes no fucking sense.
Yeah,
And she has she's saying in the song, like, how thank you for loving me the way you loved me, and now I'm free. Like, dog, I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, they
I don't understand it.
relationship for sure.
Yeah, but it also seems like
Don't they
they're
have a
both
kid?
like good people, yeah, and shit.
They
Like,
have
I don't
two
know.
kids, right? Or just one?
Oh.
Just one?
I don't want to get into the gossipy shit, but like it's just weird to me that like Sean will drop a single and then it'll be like
Gassing her
her
up.
with the family,
She's in the-
and then
yeah.
she'll be like, "I'm single." Or Big Sean will drop a single called "I'm Single Again" and get your girl to feature on the song and sing.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I mean, I try to stay out of that gossip
I
shit.
don't know.
I know,
know.
but it is.
I
Just,
know,
it's
but isn't
something
it
to know-
weird?
It's funny. It's something to know
And
because they are both artists.
and they did a string of records with Ty Dolla $ign. My head got to thinking, all right, is this a throuple? Like, what's going on here? Because Ty Dolla $ign's on every Big Sean Janae relationship song. I don't know, man. But that was just where
I
my
don't
brain
know.
went on a
Personally,
Friday.
like I said, I could
We
go
don't gotta
wrong.
stay on it. That was just
But-
me. I had to get that off.
I mean, I don't know.
But
Yeah.
You're talking about Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and J fucking Cole, and I just don't think he's big enough to be. He deserves to be in that, but I don't think he's as big as them to be considered the big three. Because when you think of the big three, you think of three big ass
Maybe
fucking.
maybe
I don't
he's
think
not
he's
as
not-
big as them,
but he's big enough.
Think about it like this:
He's
you
big
think,
enough to be in the conversation.
Yeah.
That's why.
Like,
it's a
But them
conversation.
three all kind of have like the same like.
No, J. Cole's
You know
not as
what I
big
mean.
as Drake.
No, because
and J. Cole's not as big as Kendrick.
because to
Yeah,
that same thing,
true.
you could say Drake's bigger than both Kendrick and J. Cole, but
Yeah,
they're still
but
all
they
in the same
all in the same
conversation.
realm.
but they all still
But they're
operate.
all kind of same within that like you know what I don't know how to explain.
I know
it.
what you're. I know what
You
you're
know what I'm
trying.
trying
I
to
know what
say.
you're trying to say.
I'm
I
trying
just.
to say
I
that,
know
but
exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I just disagree because
But
of
I-
the simple fact that Sean is always brought up right outside of the big three, and at the same time, this is a guy who sold so many like he is right on their doorstep. He's their peer. He was in their era. There was times when motherfuckers thought he was better than some of those people, 2 of those people, 3 of those people.
Yeah.
There were times when those kind of conversations were had. And Sean,
No, I
shout out
get
to
it.
Sean, he said it in the interview. He said the reason people would even consider putting me out of it, because he said I am in the big three. He said the reason people would consider even putting me out of it is because I didn't drop music consistent enough. He
Facts,
said that's
nigga.
on me.
Facts.
But see,
That's
that's
exactly
my
what I'm
thing.
saying.
Like,
But that
hold
speaks
on,
of
hold on.
talent is
I
there.
definitely agree.
Recognition
he
is there.
should be in the big three. Like he deserves to be in the big three. I'm not saying he doesn't. His music is good enough to be in that fucking category. I'm just saying, fame what? How, bro?
Do you think?
I don't
Fame-wise,
understand, I
he
don't understand
just-
the fame-wise
Do you-
part. That's my thing. Like, what about his stature of fame you feel is just so below J. Cole?
Yeah. Do you honestly?
J.
Do you
Cole
think?
is just bigger.
Do you
He's
think
a
J.
bigger
Cole?
artist.
Do you think J. Cole's discography is that much better than Big Sean's?
Fuck no. What the fuck? Well,
I hate to
actually,
say
yes.
it, but yeah.
Yes.
I think it's better. I don't think it's that much better.
But yeah, it's
It's
definitely
better.
not that much better. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good way to put it.
It's
but it's
Yeah,
up
not,
there.
Not by like fucking.
Not like
a
no- by
huge
no miles.
step.
Not where it's like,
You feel me? 'Cause
You know,
Big
bro,
Sean got to
Kendrick
figure out
said
how
it.
the top
you
24
gotta keep
King
in
Force
mind that
Hills
Cole,
drive.
good as he is, he's had some shitty songs over the years.
and
Like,
he's just dropped way more albums than Big
Exactly,
Sean, like
like-
way more.
yeah, exactly.
Bro, it's
And
For me,
and
like,
and this guy Big Sean
How-
wrote
how does
Graduation.
somebody-
Like, come
how
on,
does
does
somebody-
does that
how does
count for
somebody-
Big Sean?
How
Can
how
we
does
put
somebody
that in Big
who's
Sean's category?
inconsistent and making music still this relevant when they show up on the scene? That's
No, I
not
get it.
common.
No, I get it. No,
That's
I don't know,
not
man.
common.
I don't want to spend too much time on the topic, but I'm
That's
not. I'm not trying to further it more. It's just
Yeah.
You know what I was trying to say. You guys knew what I was trying to say. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
no,
just
for sure.
disagree.
I
know-
understand your point 100%, but like again, the numbers don't lie here. The 3 consecutive #1 albums, like
But
you know.
But bro, to me, this is just to me like J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. I feel like they're better by miles.
I wouldn't say
That's
that's
an
For me,
opinion.
bro, like you can put it that way, bro.
Music-wise.
and that's why, because he wasn't consistent enough. If Big Sean was consistent like them, I think he would be.
But at the same time, you talk about consistency. Kendrick didn't drop for 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
how is-
true.
So how is he big 3 then?
Because he's not.
Look at
I think Kanye
But
should be.
but the thing is,
big
like
three.
Kendrick, I feel like Kendrick had
Crash
You
in the
gotta stay away
pot.
from
he had Good Kid, Mad City.
I
and
gassed
then
him up too much.
You got too much.
Good
He
Kid,
got
Mad
real
City,
men.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Kendrick's
Damn,
the
like dude, those are all albums that are like top. Like people
Certified.
consider those 3 already classics.
Yes,
Bro.
but
Do you
which-
consider Finally Famous a classic?
Bro, the thing
I
that
don't.
Kendrick,
But
that's not his best
listen,
album. Not
Kendrick
even
talking
close.
points
Dark Side
and most of
Paradise
his
is
music
up
is
there
the
in the
reason why his
conversation.
albums are
A
considered
classic,
the way they
bro.
are. Big Sean goes out here. Sometimes he try to make a hit. Sometimes he try to make a little love song. Sometimes he try to make a little for real song about life. But Kendrick is all realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say controversial, but more life situation type music. Like
No, I
that,
get
Are you
that
just saying,
resonates
like,
with the
socially
people. So, like,
conscious?
I
it's
get that.
it's easier for him to have those considered classics when Big Sean's out here making any. He's not
and
making anything,
what
but
Sean
he's
does
doing
have to
more of
make
a
up on
variety.
is Sean has the diversity that
Yeah.
almost none of them have like that.
I get
Yeah.
that.
You know what
But
I
the
mean?
thing is, this man Kendrick has 3 classic albums. 3.
Bro, and I told you why.
I understand that. But,
But
Sean
you
doesn't
don't think
have
Big
a
Sean
single
can do that?
classic.
You don't think Big Sean can do it?
He
with
doesn't
all-
have
No,
one.
he can't.
I don't think he
He
can do it to
doesn't
that
have
level,
to
but I
say-
think he
I'm
can
not saying
deliver
do it or don't.
classics.
I'm not saying he do or don't got classes or whatnot, but I'm saying the reason that Kendrick does have the classes that he has is the talking points he has on his album that resonate with the people that listen to it way more than like Big Sean like Ass is a fire catchy song, but it's like
It's gimmicky too.
it's
and whatever.
like it's
Yeah.
gimmicky
It is,
and
but
on
there's
top of the
worse
fact
songs that have
on
gone,
top of the fact it's like a quarter of the album be like those type of songs, a quarter of the album be like love songs, a quarter of the album be like life situational, like his own personal songs. Like it's just different, bro. It's not the same. Like as opposed to making music that you want people to listen to and for one dissect. You want them to dissect your lyrics. You ain't really gotta do that for Big Sean. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
He's pretty
I get
straightforward.
that.
Yeah,
I
you
get
want
that.
let.
Go
Go ahead. No,
No,
no.
go
I
ahead,
want you
do your
I want you to finish your point, and then I want to save a lot of the
Bro,
legacy conversations for next week when Sean drops the
just-
Let me
album.
say
and
something
ju-
after, because I got something.
And to close, bro, I Don't Fuck With You is almost a diamond single. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
It probably is Diamond. They just got to
Yeah,
do
it
that
probably has a
bullshit
claim to get
fucking.
work
What's
certification.
what's the songs on there? That's his top 5.
his top 5. I gotta go. I gotta
Fucking
look into
crazy.
it. So
Oh,
keep-
it just
keep
say one
going.
song? Okay.
Yeah, this is like the page for just
Okay.
that song.
Alright,
But I can
alright.
look into it.
While he's looking at that, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I don't give a fuck if who agrees and who doesn't. Nothing was the same. Every single song on that album is better than Big Sean's whole discography.
Oh my God, can we please add some value to your takes, bro? Listen, bro, we already know that nothing was the same better than
So why
almost
is he the
anything.
big three?
Big
If
Sean-
one album,
Because he's one of them.
One album.
What you
is
mean
better
one
than
album?
your
But that's
whole
his
Bro,
best.
have you heard Detroit? Have you heard the first Detroit?
Yeah, that shit was hard. I can't.
Did
I
you?
actually-
Hold. Did
that
you
might
hear the
be a
first
classic.
Detroit?
That might be a classic.
I listened to it.
Hold. Did you?
It definitely is if it's a tape.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Did you listen to the first Detroit?
I don't remember.
Okay,
no.
so listen.
It's the black
so listen,
and white
This is
cover.
why. This is why.
The black and
Listen,
white.
Like if
audience,
I'm
He's
outlined.
got 2 of them. He's got two black and white.
He hasn't
If I
listened
look
to
at the
it.
album cover, that's how I know,
Oh.
bro.
No, he's got. Remember
know
Dark
if
Sky
it's-
Paradise
I
also
don't
Oh,
black
no,
and
no, no,
white.
not that one. Not that
Yeah.
Bro, the
Then I
mixtape.
definitely didn't hear it.
His numbers are
Yes, you
fucking-
have.
And this is
Don't
what
fucking
listen,
lie.
and listen.
No,
We gotta
hold on.
stop listening to this
No.
man, bro. He just be rambling
No, no,
and not
he
even
knows
knowing
it. He knows
everything
it.
that
He
needs
knows
to be
it.
known.
He
Like
knows it.
Detroit is literally the best
I do.
mixtape, the best mixtape of
Oh, yeah.
top five,
Yes.
top five
Iron and all
mixtapes
that
of the
shit, right?
2010s.
24 carats
For
of
sure.
Iron
gold.
and all that shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that.
Bro,
I know
Okay,
that.
so what are we
stop
talking
acting.
about? How is he not worthy?
Because that shit,
Bro,
no one listens to that shit no more.
My boy got some.
Oh, okay.
Look
Listen,
Hold on.
I ain't
Look at
heard.
all the- look at
listen,
all these
I'll
platinum.
be
I ain't heard.
Look at
I
all
ain't listened
these
to nothing was the
platinums right
same,
here,
and I
bro.
don't
You
know
see
how
the
long. I'm not gonna lie.
Platinum, move on from this topic.
platinum.
But you know, damn well when it plays, you keep that
No,
shit on.
move on.
Okay,
Platinum,
but if they turn on
platinum,
Detroit right
platinum.
now, I'm rapping every lyric
That's what
to
I'm
every
saying.
song.
No, let's
Yeah.
move on from
Talking
the topic.
about?
We
Yeah.
spent way too much time.
We'll
on this.
What are you
spend.
talking about?
We'll spend.
come back.
We'll come back to Sean next
That's
week when he
crazy.
drops his album.
Let him come back.
Bro,
And we'll-
See if he impresses me for once.
All right.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. He did.
Speaking of-
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Now he's just getting on.
Speaking
If
of,
Adi can't, if he can't bop his head 25 miles per hour to a song, he ain't gonna like it.
No,
So that's
look,
why I don't even trust
look,
Boy opinion.
I-
if he
I-
can't
I-
skip to it,
If he can't bang his head against the motherfucking wall, this is not a good song. Then we had the motherfucking event and shit. This nigga banging his head like this the greatest song you ever heard. Like
No, I didn't
I'm
know.
listening to these things before him.
I
I'm
was
like,
just vibing, bro. I was just vibing. Bro.
I'm like, okay, all right.
Bro,
So
let's move,
I
let's
see,
move
I
on,
see,
bro.
I
Let's
see
move
what type of nigga Audi is.
We can't
like,
stand
all
this
right,
topic.
all right. We see how you gotta get in the mode.
Hey.
Listen to some good music according to you.
let's do more legacy talk. Because why not double down on this shit?
But hey,
Eminem-
Adi's got the best ear for music, apparently, right?
Bro, all that shit you say, I was just vibing with it, bro. You know, I don't think it's actually crazy.
Oh,
I only
man.
Shazammed one song. But that was the one that they actually played on the speaker. No,
I
no
did a
real
couple
artist.
actually. No,
Exactly.
There was good music there.
But like, why are you
Hold on,
talking?
hold on. Let's escalate this. Is Lil Uzi better than Big Sean?
Yeah,
I mean,
he is.
you asking a motherfucking 21.
I thought you were about to agree with them.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
It doesn't matter my age. Everyone's gonna.
I like Uzi, but
I like Uzi too.
I love
Better-
Uzi.
I ain't gonna lie, he might got more classes than Big
but
Sean.
a
for
better
real.
rapper than Big Sean.
I
A better rapper, no.
I
No.
hate
I don't hate
Uzi.
that.
If somebody says better artist, I wouldn't be
You
mad
hate
though.
Uzi for no reason. You're a fucking hater. You fucking like the baby, bro. Are you fucking serious right now? You're just a fucking
Uzi
hater.
made Pink
Every
Tape.
fucking artist I
Uzi
like,
made
you
Pink
hate.
Tape. Uzi made Pink Tape. That's all I got
Which
to
is
say.
a great album.
I disagree with that.
It's
You can
4 or 5
disagree,
songs.
I don't
It's like
give a
4 or 5
fuck.
songs though. I'm gonna give him that because it's like 4 or 5 songs that bang.
You're just
for sure.
hating, bro.
4 or 5 out of
Crazy 'cause I
21?
should like it way more than I do, and I don't, bro. Like,
Exactly.
that album was set.
Exactly.
Let's not forget how many songs on it because I only got like 5 songs downloaded.
Not
for
for
me
more
to
of
like
them.
it. I don't like
Get
it
the
that
fuck
much.
out of here, bro.
Bro, you're
Listen,
so
but yeah, the
hating.
Pink Tape wasn't that good. I'm
Get
not gonna
that
lie. And I'm not gonna lie.
I've
I
told you
tried
this
to
before.
like it as much as I could, but
Get that emo shit out of here, bro.
I was on
I
Uzi
can't
from
stand
the
that.
jump, bro.
Oh,
Don't
so
call
Ken
me no
Carson's not
fucking
emo?
hater.
Ken Carson's not emo? You see his fucking music videos? Do you see his
Ken Carson
Do you
will
see
forever
everything?
be-
Fucking face paint, fucking everything like that. Bro, he's emo as fuck too.
Bro.
Did you see his overseas fucking picture? It's literally he talks about vampires, bro.
Your
He's
veins
a,
are popping out your neck. Relax.
because you're pissing me off.
Relax.
You call him
He sound
emo,
like-
but you listen to
He
emo
sound
artists
like,
too.
She was the
One that
fucking
is actually
Wicked
good.
Witch of the West, bro.
Oh, so you're calling Uzi not good? Oh, says the
He's
one that
not
fucking
good.
sent me a little Uzi song today.
I sent you one because it was unreleased because you like them, dumbass.
No, because you actually like it. When you send me music, that means you like it too.
I don't like it.
Yeah, you fucking
I don't
do.
listen. I literally
Shut your
listened to
ass
5
up.
seconds and I sent it to you,
No, you
dumbass.
pisses me off, bro.
Come on, man. Listen.
Fuck, bro.
Boys,
You
Move
piss
on.
me off sometimes.
gentlemen,
Fuck Uzi.
Sibling
Fuck you.
rivalry.
gentlemen, let's.
the
You about to say
Balkan
fuck the
boys.
baby.
The
Hey,
Balkan
listen.
boys.
This one gonna make them crash out again, because. So Eminem did his little interview. He interviewed himself.
Crazy move.
It was the corniest shit I ever seen in my fucking
Get the
life.
fuck out of here, bro.
Bro, I made it, bro. 2 minutes. Bro.
I
It was over.
I know. I wanted to leave at
It
20
was
seconds,
over.
but I had to
That
stick
shit-
it out. I had to be fair.
Bro.
I watched it.
Was the
Corniest
Slim
shit ever.
Shady AI or
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
it
what I
was.
thought.
But
That shit was
just
dumb,
like
bro.
the album. But I gotta ask this question, man. Cause I like this Eminem album. Like I still like it. I don't listen to it, but I like what it was, what it tried to do. So for me, this feels crazy to say, but who's destroying their legacy more, Eminem or Kanye?
Say that one more time.
No.
Say that one more time.
Who's destroying their legacy more, Eminem or
Now
Kanye?
hold up. That's all
That's
right.
not even a good question.
That's not a good
It's not.
question.
Well,
It's not, but
let's
it
just say this.
it hurt
This
my
is-
feelings
this
when
is
I
the
when
answer.
that question came
This
to my
is the
gut.
answer to your question. Both.
Well,
Bro.
yeah, that's why
Like-
it's a question. But
Like,
Yeah.
well, if you ask me,
no, the difference is that
Statistically,
statistically,
no, but like, dude,
he dumb as fuck.
like both. Like that motherfucker Kanye be talking about the dumbest shit you don't have to say. I'm not even gonna get it.
He's
He
talking
said-
about
he said.
other shit that he don't need to be talking
Yeah.
about.
But-
It's not just the music; it's the extra shit.
Y'all keep laughing. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Who destroyed their career most? I think Eminem personally.
You
Bro,
just saying this pissed me off.
no,
I don't know. Kanye lost billions.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
yo,
but like-
Kanye lost.
but like,
Brain
think
deals,
about this. Think
everything,
about
bro.
this. Think about this, bro.
Adidas
Like,
said,
Would if Eminem had a little listening party like he did, do you think he would bring out that many people for a listening party?
what?
Wait, what?
Eminem?
Yeah,
Wait, I don't get your
as much
question.
as Kanye did.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
man.
a stupid ass
No,
question. First of all,
no.
Eminem just had
It's
like
not dumb.
70
It's-
million streams this month.
Did you
This
not,
month.
Did you not see the man?
This month, 70 million in a month is a
like
lot.
2 nights back to back.
No, I'm not saying like now. Now he's getting it. Now, of course.
Because
But
he
the
just
other albums
dropped
he
the
dropped.
album.
But the other albums he dropped,
Hold
no one
on.
gave a fuck about.
Once again, did you see his
People still
set
gave
in
a fuck,
Manchester?
but
That
it was
big ass
bad.
fucking arena that he sold 2 nights in a row. What the fuck?
Yeah,
are you
when was
talking
that?
about?
Plenty people
When
still
was
gave a
that?
fuck. I just did.
When was that?
Yeah, no.
When was
Like
that?
2
There
years
were-
ago.
there
What are
was
you talking
people.
about?
There was people.
Well, I wasn't
Look
one
it
of
up.
them, but there was people.
Bro, I'm not gonna spend my time.
It was 2020.
Eminem hosted a motherfucking listening party for the next album, bro. He can fucking fill up the whole motherfucking Little Caesars arena. The whole
Little
Caesars
Caesars,
arena.
Ford Field.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Ford Field. I'm thinking Little
Ford
Caesars
Field.
Arena,
Yeah.
the biggest one, but yeah,
No.
Ford Field. Well,
Yeah, I think he does play for, Comerica Park.
Well,
or Ford
Comerica
Field,
Park is
yeah.
He-
usually
did-
which
he
is
did
still
for-
fucking huge.
Didn't
Yeah,
he do
that's-
Ford Field? Didn't he like come out like less than a
he
year
did
ago
it-
for somebody?
He did it with Rihanna. No, he did Ford Field with Rihanna.
No, but didn't he pop out for somebody that was at Ford Field or something?
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And not to mention, Eminem was just at the Super Bowl, 2 years ago?
I
Yeah.
think that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking about the Super Bowl. I'm like, but I know that wasn't here though.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't.
Which, bro, it's never happening now, but we got robbed of a Kanye Super Bowl performance. That
Oh,
shit would have
man,
been
that shit was
electric.
Crazy.
I don't think they're cool with him wearing
Yeah.
a mask on at the Super Bowl,
No,
bro.
it's just that,
Bro.
it's just that.
That would have been
Bro,
man.
dog. Talk about a performance.
I might have to wear my yay mask.
I don't think I don't think Bianca can have her titties out on live TV.
Y'all know I got a
dog,
yay
like-
mask, right?
Yeah.
One of them. I got one of them yay masks. I'm gonna wear that.
Do you
bitch
really?
next week. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm wearing
The
that
thing is,
bitch
like,
next
I
week.
can't really answer your
Hey,
question though.
It was a Jewish
Would y'all
doctor.
agree to this? Even if
Yeah.
Ye dropped an album of the fucking. Hey, even if Drake.
Chris.
Damn. Even if Ye dropped album of the year, he still wouldn't win a Grammy. They would still make someone win over him because they don't like him.
He got a Grammy for Jesus is King.
Dude, he's literally got 24 Grammys to his
He's
name.
not
What
gonna
the
get a
fuck
Grammy,
are you
But he's not
talking
gonna
Oh,
get
that's-
another. I'm
See,
saying.
now
He's
that's
not
how
gonna
you
get
know the
another-
Grammy's
How many more do you
bullshit,
want
bro.
him to
Because
get?
the
He got a
media
Grammy for
hates some
Jesus.
Bro,
they
he
hate
How
him.
many more do
pissed
you
on
want
a
him to get?
Grammy and then they gave him a Grammy.
You know, from now on, bro, just Google some shit. before
Actually,
you
to
start,
answer your question,
throwing
Go
it
back
in
to the
air.
right.
hold up. But
We
on
need
top
to
of that,
start
can you
Googling
count this
shit
in
from now
legacy?
on.
Does Kanye have 3 diamond albums?
I mean, yeah, that's part of legacy, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Bro.
No, he doesn't.
Well,
What?
but it's
Does he have one?
no, it's
Bro,
not about whose
probably.
legacy.
How many
It's
times-
not, but it's
I-
not whose legacy is bigger. It's whose legacy is.
It's being
I don't
hurt
give a
more.
being-
fuck.
is being
This
hurt
nigga-
more.
That's
listen,
part of
every-
legacy, though.
Every single.
I get what
Eminem-
you're saying. I get what you're saying. I
No,
get your
listen.
point relative to like where they were, but they were both top of
Listen,
the
listen,
game.
No, obviously.
So
Yeah, and that's why it's like it's the because they're both at a. I'm sorry, Ryan.
They're
No,
both-
do your thing, do your thing.
They're at a point of where the media ain't loving them both at the moment.
I
You
get
know
it.
what I mean?
That I agree
and they
with.
both were at their heights, and maybe Eminem had commercially a higher high than Kanye. But
I was gonna say,
but
I mean, top
ultimately,
numbers. speak
but
too.
ultimately, like it's just like going back to the Big Sean, like the Drake Cole Kendrick thing. Like Drake is bigger numbers than Kendrick, but Kendrick is still put in that realm because of
No,
the respect.
Listen,
Like
I ain't gonna
Kanye
say it.
and
I know
Em-
I ain't explained this last time I said it. I really don't want to explain it now. But for the last time, Eminem accolades do not count. They don't count, bro. And I hate to put it that way because I know what I'm gonna say. I don't want to say it, but
Please
we
say
all
it. Please say
we
it.
all know why. First of all, we know Eminem was the first white polarizing rapper to step in the game.
Yeah.
All right, we had the Beastie Boys. They weren't like crazy.
not like that.
Eminem. They wasn't crazy how Eminem was. But Eminem being so polarized, he brought a whole group of people who never think about the early 2000s too, late 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like we transitioned over into like a new era of music, you know what I'm saying? Fucking but yeah, Eminem just like he brought a whole new crowd to rap that don't even listen to rap. So when it comes to him dropping the album and these same people are coming back to listen to his album, how does that count when the people that support him the most don't even listen to any type of rap other than Eminem?
Is his genre rap?
Huh?
Is his genre rap?
Eminem?
Yeah.
Is that a
How many
question?
people do you know where they're? How many
Okay.
people
I
do you
can-
know where,
so-
where their top three artists
20
are?
Listen, I went to school
Taylor
with,
Swift,
with
Eminem, and
all
Luke
white people,
Combs.
bro. I know 30 white people who don't listen to nothing but motherfucking acoustic guitars and motherfucking slow ass motherfucking country music.
And then
but
Eminem.
as soon as Eminem drop,
Yeah.
they
But
go
what,
get
what
but
I'm
what
saying.
does
That's
that,
just-
but what
it's-
does that
it's-
have to do with anything?
it's
It's,
the-
still a
it's
genre.
the reach
that means they're only coming to this specific person because they can resonate with him in some type of way.
What's
What do
wrong-
you think?
but what's wrong with
What
that?
do you think? What do you think it is though?
But what's wrong
Who's
with
embarrassed,
that?
Amer?
Sherlock Holmes.
Bro, what
What do
mean
you
what's wrong with
think?
that? Like, think about it. Like,
What you think, Holmes?
bro, it's not fair because obviously the culture is predominantly black, but the culture
But he's
also,
still big part of
but
black
the-
culture.
Yeah, that's facts. And the black culture supports him. But you
Yeah.
know who also supports him? People who don't even listen to fucking rap.
Which is fine.
That's the problem.
Which is fine. Who gives a fuck?
How? What? You not understanding what I'm saying? Like, you don't understand how like
I
that's
understand what you're
that's
saying.
that's like
That's like me saying I don't like fucking rock music, but I listen to Bon Jovi. Like, what's the difference in that?
you know Shabuzi.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Do
The
you think
country artist?
Shabuzi will be as big as he was as a country artist if he was just white?
Honestly, probably.
No.
Probably.
No.
Because
No,
that
I-
He
tipsy,
will be a
that, no,
regular.
that tipsy song
he will
is.
be a regular
It-
country artist,
it is
just like
big,
the rest
but-
of the white
but-
country artists.
I get what you're saying. He stood out because he was a
But
black
he came-
person.
he
He was a
came
black
into
person
a-
in a white space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But there's still black country artists.
There
You
is.
see what I'm, Kane Brown?
I don't know
isn't
who
he
that
big?
is. I'm gonna keep it a
He's
buck.
hard.
Isn't he
I
big?
don't know much, but
I'm gonna keep it a
I
buck
don't
with
know.
you.
Isn't he big?
But listen though, but
heard the name for
Shabuzi,
sure.
Shabuzi,
I have it.
the way he came into the country scene,
I'm just saying.
he used rap ideologies.
Post
like
Malone.
the tipsy motherfucking song that came from Chingy.
Yeah, of
So
course.
obviously everybody like, oh, this is
Yeah,
a
that-
Chingy song. I think I
it's
kind
actually-
of like
I
this
think
song.
you can run
Technically a
both ways
sample
with
at
this.
that- at
You
that
can
It's
run-
not-
you can run both ways with this.
But do you
It's-
see why? Do you see why it's different though? Like
I get that.
to not because like if there was like a group of people who tapped in for Jay-Z just when he dropped, but no other artists, I wouldn't count his accolades either. But it's not like that because everybody in the culture who fucks with Jay-Z fucks with Jay-Z, or who listen to rap music fucks with Jay-Z. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, yeah, I get it.
It's not
but
like-
at the same time, Eminem literally sold 1.7 million copies of Marshall Mathers LP just like that, like no problem.
why
So-
do you think that is?
I get where you're going with it. But at the same time, you really think that, what, 500, 600,000 of those copies weren't people that actually listen to rap too?
No.
You really, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I will wholeheartedly say no.
Bro, come on. There's
I would say
no way.
I
you
would say
think-
if Eminem did a million, if he did 1 million sales, I would say at least 450,000 people don't listen to rap for real.
That's crazy.
At
There's no
least.
way.
Facts.
I would have
Think,
said 100.
think about the big artists
No,
that's
not,
like
no.
just as big. That's just as big.
It may not be that high, but it's not that low. Definitely
Think
not
about
that
the
low.
artist that's
Definitely
as big as
not that low.
Eminem, like Ye. Like we all know objectively, like Ye
Yeah.
makes better music than Eminem.
Yes.
Why is Kamikaze selling 1.7 million in a week, and motherfucking Donda is not, Certified Lover Boy is not, fucking
I don't think he
That's
did
like
1.7 mil, but
Would you
I think it
consider-
was 1.7.
would you
million.
consider
I know it was
that
over a mil for
Kamikaze?
sure. I thought it was
no.
1.7.
Would you
And a
consider
rap
Kanye
album
a
hasn't
bigger
done over a
legend?
million forever.
Would you consider Kanye a bigger legend than Eminem?
I would
now?
say he on the same level. I mean, his first 5 albums are all classics, and that's not debatable.
Yeah, I think you could really, and then if you include, That's
They
what. That's why it's
same level of
conversation.
legend status. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
That's why it's a conversation. Like, to me, it hurts because those are two. When I'm doing my favorite artists, those are two people that are very high up
How
there
many
on the
did
list.
Kamikaze actually sold though?
I swear it
That's
did
what
1 million.
I'm
At least.
looking at.
No,
They-
a rap
I don't
album
even think
hasn't
it was
done a
close
million
to a
in
mil.
forever.
Yeah.
Was it
252,000
streams?
traditional album sales as well as 225 million.
Was it streams?
225
Streams
million
not-
fucking
not even-
streams.
A million
200
in streams, not
yeah.
a lot though.
Yeah,
225 million streams is crazy.
yeah. A million in streams is like less than like I think
Yeah,
it's like
1,000 was
What
30,000.
was
was
the
me.
album he did a million on? Was it Marshall Mathers?
Yeah, it
LP?
was way back, like
Okay.
peak prime Eminem.
Was it?
Yeah.
That was the second one, right?
Which one?
The
Yeah.
second Marshall Mathers.
Which one?
No, second. That was his second overall album. That was way back, like 2000s.
Yeah, Marshall Mathers LP1 was the second. Well,
Was
third technically.
Yeah.
But
What was the album he dropped before Revival and Kamikaze?
before
Marshall Mathers
Revival,
LP2.
Marshall Mathers LP2.
Yeah.
LP2.
That
How
one
much did
did-
that do?
That
That
was
one
in 20.
probably did like I'm
seven
guessing like
something?
400,
No,
500,000.
7 something.
I swear,
Seven
I swear
something?
one of them did a million.
That's
a week.
crazy.
I swear I thought I seen it.
Not recently.
No, I think the only one it was.
The only
wanna
ones
say
that
it was
did a million, I
700K.
think, were
LP.
Eminem showing.
I want to say it was
LP2.
759. I think.
Release and promotion.
But
Listen. Jay-Z dropped motherfucking 444, and that
aged beautifully.
That's better than anything Eminem dropped in the past. I don't even know how long.
And better than
And-
Kanye.
And Kanye,
I
yeah.
don't know. Donda was fire.
Oh,
You would-
LP2
you
was
would debate Donda versus-
792,000. But you know what is crazy?
That's
That
interesting.
was before streaming though.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I think
Because
that's
it was
definitely a
2014.
tier below.
Donda's too fire,
2012, I
dog.
think.
It's fire.
Let me
It's too
see.
fire.
I think it was 13, but
Could have been.
I can't put it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, well,
2013.
yeah.
So it was just before the streaming era. You know.
yeah.
So he still did almost a million for this. But either way.
Because I remember that was 2 years before I graduated high school. Yeah.
I don't mind, man. Listen,
But-
I respected what he tried to do with the album. I respected what he tried to do with the interview. The album was kind of corny, but the interview was super fucking
It
cringe.
was supposed
I
to
was
be funny.
I
mean,
was dead ass uncomfortable listening to it by myself with headphones. I was uncomfortable.
Why though?
I was
understand.
cringing
But
when
why?
I knew that I was the only person hearing this
But why?
because it was corny. Everything about it was corny.
But you don't think he was like that back in the day too with Marshall Mathers LP? You don't think he was that same corny? He's just
No,
bringing it back.
it came off a lot differently than it comes off now.
I don't think so, bro.
Now it comes
I
off
think
weird.
it was trying to be funny. I think
he
it
was,
was
oh,
good.
that's what he's trying to do for
Yeah,
sure.
No,
He
I
just
think
did
it was good. I mean, I thought it was funny. I ain't gonna lie. It was nice to see that. Like, I don't know.
It was a good idea, but it was just like all the talking points were so basic and bland. And then at the end, Slim Shady's like, "You're right. I do love myself. This is just a projection of my hatred, blah blah blah, my own insecurities." Like,
It was
was
just
corny.
something for the fans. It wasn't meant for everybody. Like, this was just something for fans. I don't
It
know.
was-
I'm just speaking for myself.
yeah, it was. I couldn't. I was.
You don't have to like it, but I fucked with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't get with it. I tried.
Yeah. I couldn't either. Last thing. Actually, two quick last things. Locks dropped a Tiny Desk concert.
It was dope.
Shout out to Locks.
Fire.
That shit was fire.
No, that shit was hard.
That shit was fire. So
Boy, Jada
Jada Kiss killed it, man.
fucking
I want us-
truth, dog.
I
I
w-
fucking love Jada Kiss, dog.
Dog, Jada
Bro,
Kiss.
and you'd be
Talk about
surprised,
somebody
bro.
who's like
You know-
really winning this last like decade with not really dropping a lot of music.
Jada,
Bro,
And
bro.
you know,
He's-
you
And
know
the
how-
He's
verses-
moving so
Bro,
good.
The verses really
Yeah.
was set them there, like, bro. The
Oh,
yeah,
verses,
bro.
bro,
like,
like,
you know how like generationally like for where we were when shit was happening, it's like we talk always about Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, Tyler, Big Sean,
Mhm.
ASAP, because that was all around the same time. I know a lot of people about having an older brother that their big like back and forth is Jada Kiss and Fab.
Yeah.
Of like who's better. You know
Fab's
what
so
I mean?
cold.
Fab is cold.
They're both
Who-
cold as
Who y'all
fuck.
think was the big three of like the early 2000s, other than Hov?
Wayne.
Wayne
early
Hov-
two- early
Wayne Hov
2000s?
and-
2000s.
Wayne Hov and
No,
I went
uh,
for Wayne.
No,
there.
Wayne.
Oh,
that-
yeah,
Wayne-
no,
Wayne,
way
Carter,
later.
Carter 1 didn't come out until 2004, 2001, or 2003.
I
Damn,
think
this is a good
so.
topic. Carter what?
I wasn't. I think it was
Carter,
a
Carter
kindergarten.
1, the first
I
Carter.
think it was a
Oh,
kindergarten first
2003.
grade. so-
2003, yeah. So
03 or 04? I think. 03, I think.
early 2000s. I mean, Lil Jon had a lot going on at that time.
You talking about Lil Jon?
I'm just
Come
gonna
on,
say.
man.
But I
I'm
mean,
saying-
for real
I'm
though,
saying-
he was
I'm
popping
saying-
out.
I'm not talking about
He was
my
popping
big three
out.
of that era. I'm talking
Man,
about what
Lil
people.
Jon is a hype man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's talk
no.
about real rap. Lil Jon's the equivalent to motherfucker.
You sound like you want to add something to that.
No,
Carter.
not really. I'm not like a Lil Jon fan, but I know people liked him at that time. You know,
Oh, yeah,
I'm trying to
Nah,
think of,
yeah,
He was on fire.
He was on fire for sure, but
Yeah, he was just hype.
me, I think
He was like rage music is now.
I think the big
Yeah,
three.
actually, that's a good. That's a
I
really
think the
good way
big
to
three of
put
the
it,
early
actually.
2000s was probably Hove, Eminem, and
Andre?
Nas was still up there.
DMX.
Or DMX is a good name.
DMX. Nas was still up there at that time too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Nas.
Nas,
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
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 big,
Stillmatic
It-
was like
in
what?
terms of-
99 or 01? 01 maybe.
01. It was 01.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say.
Alright, yeah,
Granted, he I
Big-
feel like he lost a lot of steam in the later 2000s, but
And then
we're talking
boom,
early.
04
I
is
mean,
50.
I mean, Jay,
Then 04 is
Huh?
50 and
Jay?
yay. That's crazy.
Jay, of course, yeah.
yeah, Jay was
That's
big.
crazy.
He's still big.
But yeah,
So,
Jadakiss
yeah,
and
yeah,
Jadakiss and Fab were definitely in that
Yeah.
conversation
What
at
about
that
T.I.?
time.
T.I.
T.I.'s a great name.
T.I.'s a good one.
That's a good pull too.
Well, wasn't he
I mean,
more like
you got-
2005, 2000?
No, he
like
he was like-
Oh,
like
who else?
Rubber Band Man was
That was early. Yeah, I was still
And-
in
that-
like I was in like first grade or some shit.
Okay.
Rubber Band Man.
no,
Why?
no,
Okay,
I-
no,
yeah,
okay.
well, yeah, because they had
Speaker
Speaker Box Love Below, which was the first.
That's
song.
why I
That
said
was the
Andre.
first-
first-
I said Andre.
That
Yeah.
Speaker
You got
Box
Lil
Love,
Wayne, you got
Nah,
Eminem.
nah,
Speaker
hell
Box-
nah. What the fuck?
Speaker
Andre
Box Love
3000?
the Speaker Box Love Below was 03, and that was the first Diamond rap album. But also, they really made their mark more in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Outkast, that was their real.
And they kind of had like a little bit of a hiatus, didn't they? Like early 2000s.
No,
Like, there was
not really. No, because Stankonia was 2001.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
that's right.
Which was like Miss Jackson and shit.
Yeah.
And then you had Speaker Box Love Below. Then they went to
Damn.
Idlewild, and that was the last album, which that was like for a movie or whatever. That was
Yeah.
like 05.
Yeah, the
The-
movie. You see
Yeah.
the movie? Movie's
No,
good.
I never saw it.
I
But
never saw
that,
a
that
movie.
the
The Game?
Wayne song on there is so fucking hard, dog. Oh my
The
god.
game,
about-
the
yeah,
game
I
popped
think-
off in like 06.
Wasn't
Documentary was 05 or 06.
Was it?
Young Jeezy?
Rick
I
Wade.
was gonna say Jeezy
I was
too,
gonna say
but
Jeezy, too.
when did Thug Motivation 101 come out?
I think that
I think
came
that
out-
was 06.
I'm
That
the
was-
producer.
I think it was
I-
earlier. Well,
What
I
about
don't know.
Rick
I
Ross?
just know I was in
think
like
it was
first
06.
or
Rick
second
Ross is
grade.
not out
I think I was
No?
Not
first,
till
second
like
grade.
08.
I think I was in second grade actually.
When did he make? He had that one song with Lil Wayne. When did it come out?
John?
No, fuck no.
Yeah.
Pill
We
Pop
got
and
way
Animal?
off topic, but I love this
2000.
Pill Pop and
conversation.
Animal? Oh, I
So I
forgot
was
Rick
seven.
Ross. Was
Remember
Rick
that
Ross
song?
on that?
Yeah.
I was in first grade.
I
What-
think that was still mid.
What year was it?
It was, I think it was
Might have been
2000
04, 05.
2005 and
First
later,
grade.
I feel. Wait, what year was this?
First rap CD I
2005.
ever bought. Actually,
definitely
first
had-
CD I ever bought.
Let's go.
My
I bought
first
this in
rap
tandem.
CD I bought for my own money was the Carter 3.
Damn.
That was my first one.
I had my shit.
I
down
saved
on
up in
iPod.
Mine was Will Smith's 2005 critically
Yeah, that's
acclaimed album,
crazy.
Lost and
Lost and
Found.
Found.
That's crazy.
That's silly.
Hey, bring
Do you
it
remember
over
that? Do
now.
you remember that?
Pump your
When I
brakes.
had the Carter 3,
Pump
I
your
bought my
brakes.
own
Yeah,
copy.
bro, that's when I. That's
But my
how,
mom
that's
had
how
to
I got
take-
big in. That's how I got big into Lil Wayne because
Oh,
him.
But my mom took me to Walmart to make sure it was the
50?
clean version. And
Bro,
Pussy Monster wasn't
that
on
was
there.
funny.
Oh, I bought the clean
50.
version.
What you would know this? What year was Get Rich?
04
04.
Yeah.
Technically.
No.
or was it 05?
No.
Oh, Ludacris was up
It
there
was
too.
03. 03.
Oh, it was
Ludacris
03.
was on fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Was
And
Ludacris
Buster-
was on fire, bro. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie. He
yeah, he
might
had-
deserve to be up
Bro,
there.
and that's when Fast and Furious started, so he was on, bro.
Bro, you know
Everything was
You
out
know that
there.
song "Move, Get Out the Way" like got
Yeah.
banned in like
Nelly?
like hella clubs over the country.
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
That was a great
they said
Nelly
that,
at
they
this
said
point,
when
too?
motherfuckers played "Move, Get Out the Way" that like everybody in the club was fucking like
Yeah.
going crazy, like fighting each other, all type of
the
shit.
biggest
That
album
Like, they
back
was
then-
banning that song in the club.
Yeah.
That
The
shit's
biggest
crazy.
album back then was the Carter 2 and the Carter 3, hands down.
But the
Oh.
Carter
No,
3
well,
was
Carter-
like
well, Carter
06.
2, Carter
No,
2.
Wait,
but
wait, say
that
that
was
one more time?
06. We're talking early 2000s.
Yeah, early.
Like,
so
how
like
early
to
we talking?
04.
To 04 before.
So Carter 1.
Carter
wait,
one,
what-
I mean,
what you
it
said?
was big,
Like one of
but
the
I don't
biggest
think that
albums
Lil
back
I don't think Wayne was
critically
Wayne.
acclaimed rapper that he was until like the Carter 2.
I mean, Go DJ was fucking huge.
Go DJ was
That shit was
and
big.
Oh,
and
shit.
Go DJ was
Oh,
huge.
Remember Go DJ?
But not to the but we're talking about people are talking about who's the best rapper at that
Fuck,
time.
Lupe
the
Fiasco?
catalog the
my
catalog.
God.
No, Lupe wasn't even.
You already know what the fuck
Bro,
I'm
I
gonna
think
say.
he dropped when I
Marshmallow's
was in
LP dropped.
elementary, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, I think that was like second or third grade type
The
shit.
Cool was until 2007. Food and Liquor was before. So Probably
That's
05.
probably like 05,
Probably
probably.
05. So.
Ooh, yeah. So I
Oh,
was kinda
Cameron. Cameron was
oh,
up
yeah,
there.
Cameron. But I don't think it's early
But
2000s.
yeah,
was
it wasn't. It wasn't the names we've been talking. We've been throwing around Nas. We've been throwing
Yeah,
around
I guess
X.
that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Nelly was big, but he was a little. That's hard to.
Yeah, it's hard to quantify Nelly. To be
Yeah,
honest with you.
exactly.
Yeah,
LL was
Nelly-
still popping. I think.
Nelly was a hit star. Like he was really coming with the bangers for sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider him like no good rapper.
Busta Rhymes was big at that time.
Dude,
too.
no, he was looked at as like the chosen one. Remember that? Like,
He was probably like the first Drake for real. Like, well, nah, 50 Cent. I'm gonna give it 50 Cent.
Okay, well,
LL.
can we jump to like 05 maybe?
Yeah, I feel like it's 05 and before anyways. That's what I was going on.
Chris
Or
Brown.
05. Yeah, I guess.
that's
04,
another
05.
CD I bought.
Chris Brown, he popped off in 05.
This
He
nigga
was
just
pretty
said
big.
Chris Brown.
What did he have in
But we're
05?
talking rap.
This
mean,
nigga just said Chris Brown.
No,
He ain't rap
That
on that
album-
album
that was
not one
2005.
time. I
This
used
is
to
05.
bang that
See,
album.
you
with my
can
son.
run it,
Son.
run
You
it.
got,
It's
you
your
got
man.
Run It, Yo, Excuse Me, Miss.
Bro,
You got the Give Me
Sorry
That
from
remix with
across
Lil
the
Wayne.
room.
Did you have that, Platte?
Yeah, bro, that was one of the first CDs I bought. The first CDs I remember buying are
I had
Rob
that
Tom,
album for
are
sure.
Rob Thomas.
Exclusive. Hey,
Rob
something
Thomas.
to be.
This was 06.
Yeah, something to be.
Fire, no,
Hey,
that
this was
fire.
06.
Ray J,
Your first
Radiation.
Two albums was
I don't
fire.
really-
Exclusive? Remember Exclusive?
I've never been like
Fire.
a big Chris
With
Brown.
That's the
Forever
Wall to
Kiss
Wall?
Kiss, Take You
Yeah,
Down.
Wall.
Wall to
Oh yeah,
Wall,
I
fire.
remember a few of the songs. Yeah,
But
and
we
then
talk- what the fuck?
Transformia with Swizz.
Oh my god.
I can transform.
That was
yeah.
that
That was like
video?
2011, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Nigga, the video is fire.
And I.
Well, wasn't that on that
and
album?
No.
Missy,
Oh.
Missy
What?
Elliott was.
That was on Fame.
What?
Oh, the
No, that was
Transformia with Swizz.
It's
Was
not?
it-
Birdie.
I thought that was on that
That
album.
was on this one with
Birdie.
Deuces.
Huh.
Missy Elliott was up there too at the time. She was.
Missy
She had a
Elliott was
lot
definitely
of
up
fucking
there.
shit
Yeah.
going,
Missy
bro.
Elliott was definitely
Missy
up there.
Elliott
But you
was
know how I
up,
be
yeah.
with female rappers. It's like,
Yeah, I know it's different.
Get
But
to the
if
back.
you look at this
Yeah.
list, the only if you look at this list, the only one that's on there is Missy Elliott. And the crazy thing is,
Beautiful.
bro, if you think about that time, Timbaland, bro, oh my, bro, he was on.
Yeah, Timbaland
top.
was on fire.
He was the #1 producer,
Bro,
bro.
you
I
remember
swear to God.
the video with Jay and Timbaland when you showing the dirt off your shoulder?
Oh
Oh,
my
oh
god,
my
that
God.
that face
Bro.
that Jay Z made lives forever in my head.
Really, I
That
swear to
shit-
God. That was my face when I first heard Not Like Us. I'm like,
Nah.
I'm not really into him, but what about MF Doom?
Doom. I'm a very big Doom fan, but he didn't have
I think
the
his
reach.
his MF Doom persona came into the 2010s. Because
No,
he was
no.
was he rapping with like another group
No,
or something?
okay. So the Doom thing is like mid '90s. He was in a group called Kill the Bastard KMD Kill. So it was with his brother and shit, and he went solo as MF Doom in '97. I think.
Oh, okay. Damn, I thought it was like, because I started my brother put me on him, and that was like, maybe like 08, 09 type shit. Or no, like 09, 2010 type shit.
So,
But all caps was my shit.
KMD. Oh yeah, that's causing much damage. That was it. So they were till like '94. So that was the early,
Okay.
Damn.
whatever. Yeah, his name used to be Zev Love X.
So once he left the group, he went MF Doom?
He went MF Doom because I believe because what happened was like they were getting like popping, and then like the labels were like, this is not, 'cause, bro, their first album had like a fucking person, a character hanging from a noose on the Black Bastards. Yeah, like they were not fucking getting anywhere with this from the labels at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to see Operation Doomsday was Doom's first like solo album, so I want to see when that came. But yeah, it was just because
When did he die?
2004.
Like
COVID.
3 years ago?
2004 was
2020.
Mad Villainy, which is like the MF Doom album with Madlib. That came out in 2004, but it was still. Although it's revered as like this huge hip hop album now, at the time
It wasn't. It took a
was an
long
underground
time for the
album
legs,
even
yeah.
back then. You know what I mean?
Can I be
So-
honest though?
Huh?
I haven't listened to a single MF Doom song in my life.
Yeah.
We'll play one
I'm
after
not
the stream.
surprised.
He's-
I'm not
We'll play one
surprised.
after the
He's
episode.
not. He's not
I
for.
expected you to follow
He's
up
not
with
for everybody.
Well, because he
He's
listens
not-
to everything I
he-
listen
He's
to.
not for everybody, but he is an elite level lyricist. He's fucking
yeah.
insane.
Oh, I'm sure. Because that's all I hear.
No, all I hear about MF Doom is that he's a lyric.
We'll play one after. We'll play one after
But-
the show.
Yeah, cause like I'm
got the
I'm with
perfect
him.
one,
I'm
too.
with him because I never actually listened to MF
I
Doom.
never
I
actually
only
sat
put
down
him,
and
put
listened
him
to
out
it.
there because he was so big.
So
What's it
I never
called?
hate on the dude. I just never listened to him.
Another
Yeah, for sure.
before we get off, because you guys said 2005 works, right? What about that Common album B? Kanye production on that shit was crazy.
Hey,
That
that intro track is one of the most.
Dude,
that intro track
I
is one of the
enjoyed that
most
shit.
classic
I
fucking
actually
intros,
enjoyed that
Bro,
shit.
Go is so
Bro,
smooth.
Go's fire, but the
Remember that?
the intro with that
They
bass line,
say-
the doom 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 the doom,
Yeah.
that shit is so.
It's actually a
fucking
fire
hard.
album.
So hard.
Not
Bro,
gonna
can
lie.
you believe Common passed on like half the graduation beats? That shit's crazy.
Yeah. Isn't that the running joke? Is that Kanye offered all these beats to Common, and the ones he said no on, he gave to Nas or whatever, or like it was something like
No,
that.
the ones he said no on, Kanye kept and then like turned them to fucking jams.
Yeah, okay. No,
Like-
but there is something about like
Which
the
is
worst
crazy.
beats.
Yeah.
Everyone just gave
Bro,
to
you
Nas
could've
at that
kept that
time.
Did
shit.
y'all hear that motherfucking Jay-Z and Kanye leak from that was supposed to be on graduation? I retweeted it.
Oh yeah.
No, I haven't heard it.
Bro, buildings? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Bro.
It's called Buildings.
Yeah, it's
To
called
be honest-
Buildings.
It's hard.
Bro, listen.
Yeah.
Bro, I almost cried, bro. I swear to God, dog, I almost cried.
Hey, bro,
like,
didn't you
bro.
text that in the group?
Bro,
I
I'm
think you
always
did.
about to
Or
cry
maybe
some
you
fire
tweeted that.
shit. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, the other day it was Faces by Young Thug. But
Yeah,
that shit was fire though. Like the end of that shit be fire. Like
Bro, that is a
swear
great
to
song.
God. But Buildings, bro, with Jay-Z and fucking Kanye West, bro, that shit literally sound like, bro, I felt like I was fucking 11 years or 10 years old again, bro. Like listening to that shit. Like it's crazy how long I've been listening to Jay-Z. Like I literally been listening to Jay-Z since I was like a fucking toddler. Like
I
and
got a
always,
question for
and he's just always been my favorite.
All right,
rapper,
bet.
like,
Because the original question I wanted to do, and we went way off of it, but I like this conversation, so we'll save it for another time. Was I was gonna transition the locks to top rap groups, but we'll do that. We'll do that another time. We'll come with an actual list.
I wanted to ask a genuine question because I'm actually very, very, like, I just want to see what y'all are gonna say. If you had to pick two artists,
Big Sean.
hold on, fuck that. Just listen to this.
Big
Two
Sean
artists.
twice.
You want them to collab together, but you have to pick one old artist, like one old school artist and one new school artist. Who you putting together?
Well, what's old and what's new? Because
'Cause,
I
like-
think I think what's old to you
it
is
can be
not
dead
old.
or alive. It doesn't matter. That shit doesn't matter. I just want to see an old school, like pure old school artist, like
So like, give me a time frame. Like, give me like
Let's do-
like
let's
pre
do-
So, like,
2010.
would you count Lil Wayne as an old school, or would you count it as new?
He's got.
I would count him old.
I would count Lil Wayne as old school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, yeah.
In that case,
'Cause y'all
I
know
just
what
gotta
you
ask
mean.
him, bro, because you
It's a
know.
good question though, honestly.
No, it's a good question.
It is.
I ain't mad at it.
Like, what time frame do you guys think? What time frame do you guys think that would be a good?
I'd
thing
say
to-
2010. Well, let's say 2010 and
2010 and
before.
under?
2010 and before.
I would say
old, and
I would
then
say
anything
before
above new.
2005. If we're going old school, because
And what are we doing for new school?
Then it would be anything above that.
it would be
And
anything.
But no,
Anything?
no, because that can't
No,
work.
that
Because then
can't
you
work.
could say like someone
Yeah.
from 2008, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
I
think
don't know
it should
about
be-
y'all, but I feel like personally,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I would want
I
this-
wouldn't say some.
Well, you just go off the start of they hype.
The
Like,
start
don't-
of the
don't-
hype.
Yeah, don't start like.
I'm gonna
you feel
say
me? Like,
Eminem
if
and Big
it's
Sean.
Drake, don't start with comeback season. Start
I don't
with
think
fucking
that would be a
Drake.
good album at all.
Why? No Favors was fucking good.
Wait, what'd you
Detroit
say?
versus Everybody was good. What do you mean?
What'd you
Chris,
say?
plug your ears. You said No Favors was good.
It was.
It was
I saw them eyes like an ass raper.
Okay,
Okay.
I didn't want to.
Okay.
I didn't want you to
Is that the
say
Eminem-
that.
He said
That's
it.
the Eminem and Big Sean.
Eminem
Yeah.
said it.
I love that song.
I feel
Other
like
than
it'd
that
be a
line.
decent album. I mean,
Oh, I
I-
love the album.
Yeah,
And I
no.
like that song
No,
outside of that.
I
album.
just- I
I'm
don't
saying
think
if
they would be a
collab,
good
it'd
album.
Be a good album.
Oh,
I
Big
think.
Sean and Eminem.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I think it only works for like one song every couple years.
Yeah.
But I don't hate any of their collabs. Like
give
all
it
of their
some corny
collabs are
ass name,
fire.
like Detroit's Most Wanted, or some bullshit.
Here's an idea.
Eminem would,
Because
and then he'd interview himself.
I've wrote on this for a long time. Wayne and Uzi.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Because if you really listen to Uzi and his earlier shit, there's no Uzi without Wayne. He was very Wayne. He sounded a lot
Yeah.
like Wayne. He presented like Wayne a lot, or like in his early career.
I just don't see that happening now, though.
No, but
This is all
that would-
hypothetical.
This is just
I
what
see.
would
I
you
could definitely
want?
see Wayne collabing with. Bro, if Wayne can collab with Rich the Kid, bro. Come on.
Well, yeah, but
Like,
I'm saying like
he
Uzi's
could definitely-
music now is like completely different from when he dropped 7 a.m.
Yeah, but
You know?
Uzi can rap, so I feel like he can hop in and
No, he
out
can-
that bag.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think a good ass collab would be Drake and Tupac. Yeah, Kendrick, we need you. Let's go save it. Yeah, he need to hop on that bitch and say it for real. He need to say that shit for real.
They would make some. They
Or
would make some
Ace.
bangers.
Kendrick and
I don't
Tupac
care what
would be
nobody
dope.
say.
No, Kendrick you can't pull with anybody because he's too weird.
No, I can see like a
Kendrick and
Kendrick.
Biggie?
I can see Kendrick and like
No.
this is random.
That'd be dope.
But I used to.
The only
kinda
Kendrick
fuck
that
with him
works
back
is
then.
Keem.
But I think
That's
Kendrick
because
and
cousin.
Dash Corrupt would be fire. I know that's random, but
West Coast.
It's possible.
I fuck
Yeah.
with
I think that would be fire.
I'm trying to pair
Kendrick and
Snoop
Dre?
with somebody. I'm trying to pair Snoop with somebody.
Snoop.
Cause Snoop,
But
cause Snoop transitions
It's
well.
too on the nose because that's kind of they already have songs together.
Who?
I know, but that would be dope.
Kendrick and
if they
Dre.
had, if they had an album together.
Well, no, cause Dre's a cheat code because like he just floats on beats and he just has amazing production. He's
On
a
top
cheat
of it,
code.
like all he gonna need is for Kendrick to write his shit. It's not
Yeah.
like he ever wrote his shit ever.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
No, but I mean I feel
I'm
you.
gonna say this.
I hope if this album is West Coast that Kendrick's working on, it gotta have Dre on it.
Probably is. It'll be smart for him at this point.
It would be smart, but he don't ever do that. He always does whatever he feels.
I don't care. Nas and Polo would be a nice fit together because they're both.
Okay, that
very
was.
cool.
I would want to see one storytelling track from them, but I wouldn't want to see a whole
Yeah, no.
album.
Not a whole album. I'm just saying like a track.
Oh,
Yeah, but I
Well,
think
you said
the,
album.
the question's album.
yeah, I thought you said
Did I
album.
say I was saying just a.
Oh, I didn't know. it was-
I didn't know. I didn't know y'all think of
wouldn't
a
say
collab.
that.
I just meant collab as like a song, one song. Like,
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then yeah,
that's what I meant.
that does open because
But
like
for an album, Kodak and Tupac, for sure.
that would be fire.
That would be pretty.
That
Cool.
I think that would be
Yeah, I could see it because I also start to think about cadence of voice and shit like that
Yeah.
and how similar they could.
good. Uzi
Yeah.
and Wayne would be fire. I like
Uzi-
that one.
That's why I feel like Uzi and Wayne could work fucking well. Like you know what I mean?
It would.
That'd be crazy.
Ooh, this is I like this question.
I thought of a random one. It would be
I knew
a me
it'd good
thing.
question to ask.
I need a Nas and Q record.
Well, the
that
thing
shit
is
would be
though,
fire.
the
good,
thing is
yeah.
though, Lil Uzi and Lil Wayne already had a song together.
Do they?
Multiple flows,
Oh, I don't.
multiple flows that got multiple bands. Yeah,
Well,
that shit,
I also did say that thinking of the
It was on
the
Funeral.
album, but
it was on Funeral.
What
Oh,
about?
okay.
Okay, what about this? This one's kind of weird, but just because they're both like kind of in the same.
I think Nipsey and
Category of
Dre
rap?
would be crazy too.
I was. You literally just stole it right out of my mind. I was literally just about to say, what about like Nipsey and 50?
Yeah, Nipsey and 50 would go
Bro, the
crazy.
thing is, Nipsey could
That
feel
would be
anybody,
hard.
bro.
Yeah,
He just can.
Or
he
what
just
about
has that pocket that's just
50,
universal.
50 and YG?
YG's a little.
That could go.
They're both banger. They're both club bangers, but they do it totally different.
That's why it would be crazy to see.
Wait,
that.
you said who and
Staples
YG?
and YG?
I said 50 Cent and
YG.
Well, 50 Cent and YG, and then 50 Cent and Nipsey.
50 and Nipsey.
I did
pretty
Dre
Oh,
and
you don't think
Nipsey.
that's a good collab? Vince Staples and YG? I think that would be hard.
I think that would be
I mean,
hard
it's West
too.
Coast, but
It's West Coast, but I don't think.
they're different.
West
they're
Coast.
very different types of rappers.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
That's the point.
West Coast.
Like, that's the whole point.
No, I'd
That
love
shit
to
would be
like
crazy.
experiment
that
those
would be
shit.
cool to see, I guess. but-
Quick side note: did y'all see that?
Oh, dude, I would do Future and Biggie. That would be insane. That
That'd
would be
that'd actually
insane.
pretty fire, yeah.
That would be phenomenal. Like you give Future a hook in one verse, and you let Biggie just spaz. Bro, my greatest hip hop wet dream is Biggie on these trap beats. That shit would be insane.
I can literally make you a mix. I got you.
Okay,
I'll just do that.
Oh yeah, he would have.
Yeah, that's true.
He would have gone crazy.
dude,
Yeah, I
the
wish
way
someone-
these trap beats are so easy to rap, like, bro, you give somebody like I truly think Biggie had the best flow ever, and I don't think it's up for debate. That
Hey, you know it would be crazy. Bro.
That would be
I don't
crazy.
know why I just thought of this fucking duo, but Meek Mill and Big L would be crazy.
Oh,
that
for
would-
sure.
that would-
oh,
Yeah,
dude,
and Big L
that
would
shit would be.
crazy.
that would
Big L was so fire.
Big L was crazy. He one of the only rappers that
Oh,
killed Jay
Hold
on
up.
his
How
own
about,
track.
how about this? Because I'm trying to pair styles in my mind. Danny Brown and ODB.
I can see that though.
That would be the-
fucking the most out there album you.
I honestly don't know if there'd even be a microphone involved in that. I don't know what to expect.
It's all voice memos.
I don't know what the hell to expect on the Danny Brown ODB.
That'd be fire though.
Man.
I mean, Andre and Kendrick for a song. I've been wanting to see that.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been wanting to see that. Those are two aliens.
I was gonna say JID, but I don't know who I would put him
That's
with.
kind of what I was thinking that too, and who I put
That's
him with.
what the artist I was thinking.
Oh,
about.
I wanna see Lupe with somebody.
JID,
JID
Big
could
Pun.
rap. He could rap with like
Yeah,
Andre.
JID and
I
Big
think,
Pun
like,
would be
Andre
crazy.
3000.
That's a
or,
good
or
one.
Andre, but Big Pun I think is a good one.
Do you see old school Eminem with Tyler?
No, I was trying to think of one for Tyler because
I mean, yeah, he did a song with Elton John, so why can't he do one with
that's
Tyler?
That's what got me to. That's what got me to Danny Brown and ODB because I was gonna put Tyler in ODB because I'm trying to think of like Tyler with his kind of. Tyler's a little out there, you know. What I mean,
Elton
so
John
I'm kind
song
of
was
trying
just a
to.
live version. It wasn't really an actual.
Yeah.
I'm trying to kind of like pair that.
Tyler P. Diddy.
Oh, that's foul.
P Diddy and nobody.
That's foul.
All you gonna do is dance to your fucking what's that Suge Knight shit? You want somebody that's not gonna dance in your music videos? Come to death row. No, but who would Snoop? Snoop's got to be the one that like he fits with
Snoop's
so
like-
many people.
I don't know.
That's gotta be the
I
one.
think opposite. Like
That's got to be the one that
he's
you
kind
could
of in his own lane.
you could lock in. Yeah, but so easy to get into his world.
I mean,
I feel like Snoop. Just,
there's no artist.
Snoop
like
personifies
Snoop, you know what I
West
mean?
Coast so
Yeah.
heavy. Like it's got to be someone West Coast.
I think it would be like a Snoop and Nipsey type thing. That
Or
shit would be
YG or
crazy.
Snoop and
something.
Nipsey, yeah, that for sure.
Would be
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, that's,
That's got me kind of thinking. I mean,
I would do a Game and Drake. I would do a Game and Drake album.
that'd be dope.
That shit would be fire.
you compare. I mean,
100
like
was so hard.
Dude,
I don't know
it's
if
so
we're doing-
fucking hard.
We're
That
doing
was
Dead
so
or
hard.
Alive, but you compare Pop Smoke with a couple people. I'm sure.
Oh, for sure.
You know, you get some New York.
Get-
Pop
legends.
Smoke
get-
at 50.
Get
Oh,
an actual Pop
Wasn't
Smoking
there-
50
well,
record.
I mean, I guess
He's
it
got
was a
the
sample, but you know.
Yeah.
He's got the woo. But,
But I think that was after he passed and stuff, right?
well, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just a sample, isn't it, or just 50?
No, 50
No,
is
there's a
worse.
record that
I forgot
50's
about
on, but
Yeah.
also it's not Prime 50.
That's what I'm saying. Like old school 50 and new pop, like that would go.
50 and Pac would just be crazy too.
Yeah, that would. I mean,
That
that's
shit
too
would-
old school. but
I
yeah.
mean, them motherfuckers is getting shot for sure, but that would be a hard ass song.
No,
Yeah,
we could talk about this shit all
it'd be
day.
called 18 Bullets or
Bro,
something.
them motherfuckers, yeah, bro, it'd be 27 bullets.
Did you pair anybody with Kendrick?
You said
Andre.
I got Kendrick and the Roots
Ooh.
That would be.
and the Roots
Yeah.
as a group or Black Thought.
as a group.
Well, that'd be fire.
I want Black. I
the
want
crazy
Black
thing
Thought
is
to
that,
go
I mean,
bar
it's
for
not
bar.
even out of the realm of possibility to still happen.
I want
honestly.
Black. No, you know who I'd throw Kendrick with? I'd throw Kendrick with the Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, there you go.
I'd throw him with a
What about
Tribe.
Kendrick and the Fugees?
That works too,
That
but
too.
but I think
Yeah.
more. I think more Tribe because they were so
Tribe-
jazzy.
Tribe,
Yeah.
yeah. And if y'all that's something, if y'all haven't gone and listened to like the early Tribe albums, definitely fucking do it, bro. I
Oh, I've
remember
already heard them.
I used
They're
to listen to
fired.
them all the fucking time.
Bro.
I left my wallet in El Segundo. I used to sing that shit every fucking day.
Bro, you on .5? That shit was so, bro. I
Lauren
love
Hill,
it.
there's got to be so many. Like obviously
Oh.
Lauren and Drake,
Yeah, there's a shit ton you could do with Lauryn Hill.
Lauren and Drake, Lauren and Ye.
Just put her with any dude. It'd be fucking.
Put her with
dope
any
ass
like
collab.
any like pop rapper and it just would fucking go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like
really.
rappers and pop artists and singers just go together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
matter who they
it's
is,
so
for
much.
real.
Yeah, it almost always works.
Unless it's
Look
Skylar Grey.
Look at Ty Dolla Sign. Like, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Ty Dolla Sign's been on. Ty
Ooh.
Dolla Sign, they should have some
Yeah,
sort
I
of
ain't gonna
statistic
lie.
for
Yeah,
how
no,
many.
not Ty Dolla
I know you don't.
No.
I,
No,
I
Ty's
know,
fire.
Sign. Not Ty Dolla
I
Sign.
You
know
not Ty Dolla
I
Sign?
know you don't like him, but
Yeah, no.
but
Oh
you
yeah,
got-
that's right.
Well,
you
Yeah.
gotta admit,
on the
there's got-
collab standpoint, he did have a fire run of features though, for sure.
He has to have. He has to hold.
I don't
record
think
for
he
the
was the
amount of
problem on
features that
Vultures.
He has with rappers, bro. I swear to God.
It's just like I said, bro.
I don't think he was the problem on
every
Vultures.
time, I don't
Yeah,
know,
he
bro.
was-
I don't know what it is,
He
bro.
sounds
Every
too horny. He
time-
sounds too horny for
Every
you.
time I hear him, it sounds like he about to say something freaky,
That's,
bro. I don't.
and it's
you know
funny
what I'm
because
saying?
right after
Like,
we talked
true.
about that video started
It's
going
just-
around again when he's like, she's sucking my dick
I'm
and
li- I'm
something.
listening-
Like,
I'm listening to Carnival. Nigga, it feel like I'm off an E-pill or something, listening to his verse or something. I'm holding on to something, like, it's getting wild in here. Like, what is he talking about? I don't know, because it sounds freaky.
Yeah. No, the R&B though, like, yeah, you could get a lot there, but if we want to stick like rap,
on the collab thing, who would you put Doom with, Platte?
I'd put him with somebody like Tyler that's just nasty
Actually,
production.
yeah,
wise.
no, Doom and Tyler would
And
actually
if
probably
Doom
work.
and Bodie James will be hard.
Doom,
That
Doom
would-
and Boldy would
They
be
would
fucking
be
hard.
hard.
That would be the dirtiest, grimiest fucking record you
Doom,
ever hear.
No, hold up. Doom and Action Bronson.
Doing an
Yeah,
extra
Doom and Action Bronson would be perfect.
What
Yeah,
about
bro.
Or you already know what I was about to
It'd be
Action
the most
Bronson.
nonsensical thing you've ever heard in your fucking life.
Listen,
Facts.
you would have a hard time deciphering who was who if it was Action Bronson and fucking Ghostface Killer, bro.
Oh
I
yeah, I
swear to
know.
God.
That's what's funny.
That
You
beef
told
was
me about the
crazy.
you told me about how like they were.
Yeah,
like,
they were
people
They
that-
was beefing because they sounded
Yeah, because they
yeah.
sound alike. Yeah.
Another cool one. I have two of them. Comparing Lil Yachty Lil Yachty and Eminem, or Lil Yachty and Jay-Z would be cool. I don't know why. I just love to see that shit. Lil Yachty and Jay-Z would be dope.
Those are like two completely different lanes.
But that's the point of this shit, bro.
No,
Like,
I'm
think
trying to
about
pair
it.
artists that I feel like would
I'm
fit
pairing,
well.
I'm pairing artists together where I could kind of hear their music
Yeah,
like just
together,
collide.
yeah.
Like,
No, but
like,
I'm also with Potty there. I'm also with Potty there, and you know what? He re-earned
I
the
could
title
throw- I
Potty
could
with
throw
this
together
question.
some
Phenomenal
crazy
question.
artists.
Yeah.
Phenomenal question. He
I thought that
he
shit
really
No, the question
yeah
was good.
yeah he
That's
really
why we
yeah,
doing this segment.
he got
No,
the
we've been-
question
yeah, we've
right.
been talking about this for
Yeah.
10
he got the
minutes,
potty back. He got the potty back, but
Yeah.
but no, that the thing is like I'm with him too though. I would also want to throw some random shit at the wall and just see what the
It's just, but,
and
but
see what the
you know,
fuck
The
happens.
problem is, I hate when it's like a collab and you're like.
That's why I love
and
DJ
they
Khaled,
sound
but I hate
so
DJ
fucking
Khaled.
different. Actually, I mean, well, I think they're already Wayne and Thug.
Oh my gosh, I wish it's not gonna happen now.
Yeah, but
Also, he
they
was.
they would sound great. On
I
a song
thought
together.
of that immediately, but we were started with like old and new.
Well, I
Wayne-
kind
Wayne
of.
is older.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I guess yeah.
Because
Very true.
if you want to
Fair.
say 2005, like you can put it
Then
there.
Wayne started rapping like 97, 96.
Yeah,
Yeah,
technically yeah.
somewhat. Or yeah,
Bro,
90s,
Wayne
early
was
90s.
rapping before I was born.
Literally, a lot of people was.
Yeah, what was the first? Was it? Was it 500 Degrees? I think was
Yeah,
his first album.
500 Degrees was his first
Oh.
album. Then Block is Hot.
Yeah,
I
the
still
block is,
remember
or
all the
actually no, I
tracks.
think the
I
block is
still
hot
Oh
was
yeah,
first.
the Block is
The
Hot was
Block is
first.
Hot was
Then
first.
500 Degrees. I always get those mixed up.
And then
Yeah, you're
because
right, you're right,
he
you're
was
right,
with
100%.
what was the group that he was with back then or whatever?
I don't know if he was Hot Boy. He was Hot Boy,
Hot
not Big
Boys
Time.
or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhat. Yeah.
But it was like synonymous for real. But yeah, Wayne was on fire back then. He was
Yeah,
just,
because I think the block is hot was when he was like 14 or something.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
like he was like in high school when that came
That was
out.
that was a good question, Potty.
Sure.
Last thing to get out of here. Shout out to Birdie for this one. We're gonna try it. We're gonna experiment with some things here, but he brought up a good point. We should at the end of the month just kind of wrap up a month. So July, I'll put it to you like this. Y'all can do an album, a moment, whatever. What happened in the hip hop world of July that you'll remember
The
most?
Eminem album. That's all I like. That's
Yeah,
all that really
same.
matters to me.
Yeah, honestly, the Eminem album.
Like nothing really.
That's just me.
Nah, the Eminem album not doing over 300,000 is crazy to me. That's what I remember in July.
Oh yeah,
That's
run
fucking
me that
retarded.
bread, run me that
That's
bread.
fucking retarded.
My
I
boy.
swear that shit don't make no sense to me,
I
bro.
forgot.
But it's a better
I
album
for-
than other ones. All the new ones he dropped.
Bro, that shit don't make no sense to me. I swear to fucking God.
That's- yeah.
I don't understand how that shit ain't hit over 300,000.
I forgot.
That shit
CTC,
don't
cut
make
that
no
check.
That shit don't make no sense to me. I swear it don't. Like, how does this album not get 300,000, bro? This album.
Yeah, I think that the biggest. I want to say like it's tough because like the best album to me was probably honestly the Denzel Curry album. I think that was the best album of the month. I think that album was fucking phenomenal. That album like I liked it at first. I was like, okay, it's cool, it's Denzel, but I kept listening to that shit. Boy.
Yeah, for this month, I think that's got to be it.
That
for me,
shit,
too.
that shit was tough. That shit was tough. He threw all them 97,000 artists on like 10 songs. And that shit just worked every time.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit worked every
And
time.
it felt like a mixtape. It was like nostalgic in a way.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it was dope.
That motherfucker don't miss.
Swear to God, Denzel Curry's that what, bro? He's cold as fuck.
That motherfucker do not miss. Yeah, that would be my moment. You guys, Balkan Boys said Eminem. Chris, you're saying probably Denzel. Is there a moment
What?
could even be a?
happened last month?
That's
We
what.
gotta
Look,
start taking down and
yeah,
keeping track. of
the-
what be
I
going
do.
on
I
in the
do
months.
like that as a segment. What's crazy is having to remember because
Remember, right.
everything moves so quick now. It's like
Swear.
what.
I swear to
I
God.
I literally I was like, wait, when did Vince Staples come out? I'm like, shit, that was May, bro. I thought we talked about that 2 pods ago.
I think we're gonna look back at this month and remember. First of all, I'm surprised you didn't say Ice Spice. That was a layup there, bro.
that was last month.
That was
that
last
was
week.
that was last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won the beginning of this. Oh, damn,
It's
it's
August
only
2nd.
second. I'm below.
Yeah.
Ice Spice.
What the fuck?
I put the
Bitch outta here.
I forgot I'm a month.
I put the ball at the rim for you to dunk that shit, bro.
That's
no,
so
bro,
funny.
I thought it was at
he
the
said
beginning
that
of
was
this-
last. That was
I
last
thought
week,
I'm
dog.
thinking we farther into August than we is.
That's
My
what I
days
mean,
so
bro.
fucked up,
That's
bro.
what time moves so quick. It's like
I
keep
forgot.
it.
Yeah, Ice
Yeah.
Spice, bro. The album was fire.
Yeah.
People
It
been
was-
getting on my ass. People been getting on my ass about
What
that.
was your favorite
You
bar?
know what's crazy, dog? People be getting on my ass because she did the little. You know how we went over the little Miss Poopy line. So I have
Which
a
was
question.
the best bar
Why
of
do
all?
we have a
Shut the fuck
problem
up, Amer.
with Ice Spice addressing herself as Miss Poopy, whatever third talking about? I'm the shit bars, and Lil Wayne did that shit his whole career. His whole career.
That's facts.
He did that shit his whole career,
That's facts.
and nobody said anything.
Look, okay.
That is not a fucking bar.
Bro, listen to Chris scream in the background. So fucking funny, dog.
Dog, I wish
swear to God, that's
I
the
wish
funny-
his face was on
I
camera.
swear that shit
That
was-
fucking
What
funny.
do you mean? That's not
That was the best
Bro, your face was red like a fucking apple,
top
bro.
3.
Like a crisp apple.
Yeah, bro.
Crisp apple.
Crisp
Yeah,
apple.
like a
But,
crisp apple.
No, I feel you, and that's why. Like, look, trust me. I actually agree with that because Wayne does have a lot. 10 bathrooms, I can shit all day, but it's also it's contextually
fire.
different though.
It is contextually different, but we talking about
That's so
the
fire.
standard we holding the Ice Spice for lyrics is insane, bro. It's insane. Why is we even? It's
See,
no
and that's
reason.
the difference.
It's
10
no
bathrooms,
reason.
I can shit all day.
It's
But
no
Wayne-
reason. There's
Wayne
no reason we
surrounded-
should be on this pod dissecting Ice Spice lyrics. That's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
trying to
saying,
say.
bro.
But we
Why
did.
are we doing that?
But we did.
There's
And-
no
and-
reason
but
we
why
should be
are we?
doing that though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
it's a hip hop podcast. We're
It's a
talking
hip-hop
about our
podcast.
Got
opinions
10
on
But we-
bathrooms, I can shit all day.
Bro.
How do you dissect that?
Okay, so y'all,
because it's surrounded by
So-
greatness, dog.
Listen.
It's like
That
Spice
doesn't
City.
matter, bro.
That's what I'm talking. Y'all want me to
listen,
crash out?
I know there ain't gonna be a day on here with motherfucking Playboy Cardi, motherfucking Yeet, motherfucking Kid Carson. We are not about to sit here and dissect none of their lyrics.
No,
Never.
fuck no.
Never.
He will.
Oh,
I
I
will.
guess he will.
I'm a
I
spoon.
guess,
I
I
need a
guess he
diaper.
will. Fuck it.
Because, like, somebody's got to do it. I
I
got
guess
it.
it's Chris then. This is the one we looking for to dissect anything. Fuck it.
Oh, man. Chris
Surgeon, dog.
Apples.
I'll be going in.
Man.
Chris would be like, statistically, no.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man.
Statistically, that's not a bar.
Hey,
That's not a
listen, we
fucking
gonna-
bar.
What is that one where he said cohesive?
I think it's very cohesive. I think it's to a point. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll be dumb as fuck.
Bro.
The funniest part about that is I'm like, this Chris or that Chris, because I be saying cohesive a lot. I be saying that shit
Cohesive is
too.
fine, but statistically is definitely.
Yeah, statistically it's for
Statistically,
sure.
it's
Yeah.
definitely-
Buddy, you've been
Yeah,
laughing
that's
about that for
definitely
years now.
Dude, for sure.
This guy cracks me up. I swear, he really does.
Y'all will meet me one day.
All right. Let's get out it. Let's get out here. I got a shout
Get
out.
out of here.
I got a shout out. Some quick shout outs. Cardi B is pregnant. She posted on Instagram.
congrats.
Congratulations. But it also, the post seemed like she's ending it with Offset too. So like,
He's been
Again.
ending it with Offset.
yeah. So
Ain't
like,
nothing new.
They'll be
All
back
right,
Oh.
together.
well,
They'll be back together.
Give him a
Hey,
month.
what about
Yeah.
Quavo and Kamala Harris? He made a speech at Kamala Harris.
Yeah, that wasn't
Man, get
necessary.
that nigga the fuck
Why?
out of here, dog.
So many people
That
thought
was
it
not
apologize.
necessary. I don't know why that
Why
happened.
is he coming
No.
into that? Like,
That's what I mean. Let's keep.
when
this
is
shit on
that? When
pod.
is that?
Amber Rose was at the Republican National Convention.
Speaking of,
I don't-
Megan Thee
Why?
Stallion
why are we
performed.
doing
That
this?
should
Yeah,
be
and Megan Thee
blowing
Stallion.
me.
she popped ass for the president. You know
That's
what?
crazy.
That
Bro,
shit had my
Bro, this
vote.
world is going to shit.
That's what I mean. It's turning it into a
Literal
fucking
shit.
joke.
This is terrible.
just like Ice Spice's album. Like, shit.
I'm as
Listen.
poopy. I need a diaper.
You ain't
Are-
even a fucking.
That's
wait,
a bar.
when is that? When is that Aiden Ross
Not even
stream with Trump?
It's actually August 7th, I believe.
Oh, so we'll be able to talk about next pod. All right, bet.
I think so. Somewhere around
Yeah,
there.
We're
you
gonna-
said next week for sure.
I know for sure there's gonna be clips that we're gonna fucking laugh about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the other shout out I got, shout out to the boy, Albie Graham, number one
Oh yeah, he beat
in streams.
Eminem. Right.
He beat Eminem. He beat out Eminem.
Saw that coming.
I saw that coming.
How does it feel for
And,
y'all mans to drop all these diss songs and still be number 2? How y'all feel about that?
Oh, I feel fine.
You feel fine?
Who?
I was
I
just
feel
wondering.
fine.
I was just
I
wondering.
feel fine. Drake's my man's too. You know how I
Who-
feel.
who you
Nah,
talking
man, you can't be Team OVO, bro.
See, no, we
You
can't do.
be Team OVO, bro.
We can't
Oh,
do
that
that.
hate.
Don't start
Oh,
with
that
that
hate.
OVO Birdie
Oh, that
bullshit.
hate.
Shut the fuck
Hey,
up, dog.
he called me that. I ain't that ain't no self
Yeah,
proclaimed
you
said you
shit.
can't
He
be
called me
Team
that,
OVO.
and I don't even want to be
Hey,
that.
you could be biased, but you know I'm gonna choose.
I
I'm
ain't
gonna choose
biased.
to be
I'm
objective.
just standing on
I'ma
the shit
choose
I
to be
say. I'm
objective.
standing 10 toes.
All I'm gonna say
But
is,
no, I mean Kendrick wasn't like never like really one of my favorites.
all I'm gonna say is, in the past 10 years of Eminem dropping not the best music, and he's just now surpassing Eminem.
Who?
Drake.
Huh? Say that one more time.
Drake.
Say that one more
Some
time,
people are
numbers.
dumb and some people are stupid. You are stupid.
How?
You
For the month of July,
Oh, you said for the month of July.
Drake
Oh,
had
my bad.
the
My
most
bad,
streams.
My bad.
Yeah, nah.
I thought you meant like
This guy was
overall.
about to go on a
No.
fucking
I thought you meant
Eminem tirade.
Man,
I thought,
what? I'm
hold on,
thinking
bro.
like we
Damn, let me
been-
talk. I thought you meant
Stop.
overall.
Stop giving a fuck about him now.
Well, let's go back 10 years, and literally Drake has been number one almost every single month. I think there's only
That's
been like
why
2 months.
I thought you said overall. That's why I was confused. That's why I was like,
Yeah, I don't know why you ever thought Eminem was over Drake.
Yeah,
I mean, he is, but we'll save it for another pod.
Numbers talk.
that's
Numbers.
crazy. That's
you like to
crazy.
pull out the numbers talk.
I mean, let me know
I
when
don't,
Drake
I don't
sells.
do the accolades.
Critically,
I don't do the accolades. I just go off
Statistically?
the best
for real.
artist in the world for me.
critically,
Who?
Drake.
yeah. Listen, shout out the boy. Shout out the boy, man. He's doing his thing, and in a month where he didn't drop an album, that
Listen,
motherfucker
man,
had the
no
most
one,
streams.
no one can sing and rap like he can. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah, Tory Lanez though.
Tory Lanez can, but just not as good, but not.
I think he just don't.
He can't
make
write.
the
He can't
better
write.
songs.
He can't write the way Drake
Yeah.
can, or Drake and his
I think
people.
We'll see when Prison Tapes drops.
Did
Drake
you listen to
and
that
his
one
people.
song that he dropped?
I heard like a snippet.
Yeah, I heard-
Oh,
I heard,
shit.
I heard this. I think it's a snippet that already came out, which is
Oh shit!
like because I talked about that last week. It's crazy how good it sounds
Yeah.
for going over.
I
to
just
jail
got the
and-
bat signal, cuz.
I
You
know,
see
me
that?
too. I saw
Yeah,
that too.
yeah. We gotta wrap this podcast up. I just got the bat signal. Thank you everybody for tuning in to episode 26 of the Rap Cave podcast. Please subscribe to the channel, like, leave a comment. We talked about so much shit here. Best 2000s artists. We talked about Big Sean's rollout, where he's at in the big three, expectations for that album next week. Eminem versus Kanye. We had a whole bunch of shit. This is a good pod, boys. I'm with my guys, Crisp Apples, Money Mur, Birdie, and Potty. MVP's gonna be tough this week. I'm gonna have to watch back this episode. I don't know where I'm leaning right now.
Well, you can call me out because everything I say, I don't give a fuck.
And
Same here.
yeah, but you kind of redeemed yourself at the end.
By asking the question.
But it was a good question though.
What was it?
It was a good
You
question.
can
though.
count me out for sure.
Honestly, this shit is close. I might just have to give it to myself. We're going to see. Next podcast. Tune in. Listen, everybody. Turn up. Have a good weekend. Be safe. But if you're being stupid, be smart. Peace.
Peace.